Everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. You lie about my son? Like, this is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do. Hello, Marla.
Hey, Angel. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody. How is everyone tonight? What's going on? How's everything, Marla?
I'm good. How's your Sunday going?
Good. Put on a new top for the cat, in the yard. What else did we do today? A whole bunch of stuff. Cleaned, stuff like that. A lot of work out in the yard for the cats. And I think that's it. Hello, everyone. Hi, Mobland, David, Tracy, Brian G. What does Brian G say? The one guy doesn't leave his grandparents' house, and his subs send him food delivery. He's the last one who should be mentioning anyone's weight. We're going to get to that. Yeah, no, that's not right. I'm deleting that comment because that's not right. That's not right. That's a lie. And I'm not here to degrade anyone, unlike them. These are 4 people who watch every single thing that I do, that we do, Marla. And you don't even have to be talking about them. They need a show. They need some, what's the word? They need some content. So they will pick every single thing that goes on here, and then they will rip you apart. Now, the other night, when we did that show, we never said their names. The only time that I said anybody's name was Gunsmoke, right?
Yeah.
That's the only person's name that I said. And that was because he thought that this was very funny.
The guy's a fucking 2-bit fake fucking asshole. Go ahead, next.
Somebody said Lee's buying Angel a mini bike for Christmas. They hate that joke. But let's see.
Yeah, because jokes about children dying on a mini bike are not funny to me. They're not funny. So that's the only time I said anybody's name was his. And what was I going to say? Then Lee came on later on, right? Lee came on and Lee was talking. He never said anybody's name either. But of course, he got ripped apart. We got ripped apart. And the best part of it is that, first of all, you watched us. Because you watched us. Lee didn't come on until about 5 hours into it. So you were watching us at least 5 hours. At least 5 hours you were watching us. And and the best part of this is that I fell asleep while Lee and you were talking. Did I not say, I just want you to know I fell asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fell asleep. Otherwise, you could tell that I must have fallen asleep because he was talking about Louis Casman. He was talking about people who wear wires. I would have been much more involved in that conversation if I didn't fall asleep. So you knew right there and then that I didn't fall, that I wasn't participating in it really. I did wake up and then say something, and then I got quiet again because I was really tired. I get up really early in the morning, unlike the bums on here. You know, I get up with the baby, and so nobody said anything about them, but yet they still had to go after me. And common sense had a lot to say about me. Common sense, first of all, this is you. See, I can always lose weight. As a matter of fact, I lost 10 pounds from that Manjaro in 3 weeks. I can always lose weight. I don't think there's a cure for this, common sense. Like, what is that? Like, seriously, what is that? And I don't think you're real skinny either. Look at those rolls. You don't look too skinny to me. And here's another one who thought that I'm fat. The only belt that fits around me is the Belt Parkway. Look at this one.
What the fuck? What is that?
That's a very large person, right?
Very.
Right. Yeah.
Who is it?
That's Fiorellino.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
So that's the name. I've heard his name on here 1,000 times. That's him?
Yeah. That's him who said that I'm so fat, the only belt that fits me is the Belt Parkway. Okay.
Audacity is on a whole all-time high on here.
Yeah. Speaking of common sense, this is a beaut, I have to say. I wonder if your parents are proud of you. Is it really? That's one broad I would make an exception for and have to put my hands on, if so. Really? You into beating women, common sense? That's you. Now, what broad could you be speaking about? What broad would you put your hands on, you animal? Okay. Now I'm going to show you something. See, how old are you people? I'm 63 years old. Okay. You people are 40s, in your 40s. You're 20 years younger than me. See, when I was your age, I'll show you. When I was your age, these are all pictures from my brother's trials. You can find them online if you think that I'm lying. But when I was your age, this is my brother's trials were what, like 19 years ago, something like that, whatever it is, 2006. See, that's me. That's my mom, my son, my mother, and me. Here's my sister and me. Here's me outside the courthouse. I don't look 400 pounds, do I, Marla?
Absolutely not.
I look 200.
You're a hottie gottie. That's what you are. You're one of those hottie gotties.
Here I am with a few, maybe, I don't know. I don't even remember if I had a few pounds extra on here because I don't remember which trial this was. There I am.
Well, you look good.
Outside the courthouse. Let's see. What else do we have
That's Rob
here?
behind you.
But I'm their age in these pictures, okay?
Oh, really?
I'm their age. This is like 40s, late 40s. I don't know, 40s, something like that. Let me show you something else. Hold on. Where are we? Okay. Can you see this, Marla?
Let me see. It's still the old picture.
Oh, did I share it? Let me see. Maybe I didn't share it. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Now you can see this?
Well, hold on. Take the one picture down, the one with you and Rob in it. Take that one down.
Okay, wait.
And then you can see it because it's covering up whatever you're trying to show.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. Where is that?
There you go.
Now, can you see this picture?
Yeah.
Okay. This is People Magazine did an article. Okay. And this is me. This is me at my brother's trial. Okay. Do I look 200 pounds here, Marla?
No, you do not. I like that. I like that outfit, though.
Yeah, this was jury deliberations. When it was deliberations, we would just wear anything. I would wear sweatsuits or jeans, whatever, because we were just going to sit in the cafeteria all day. That's me. And it says right here, September 26, 2006. They say Angela. Angel Gotti arrives to Manhattan Federal Court on September 26, 2006. I don't think I'm overweight there.
Nope.
Okay. Now, I do go up and down with my weight. Always have, always will. You want to know why? Because I take and I have slow thyroid. There's my medication. That's my thyroid medication that I have to take every single morning. Okay. I'm not giving you my my married last name. You can go fuck yourselves for that. But anyway, that's my medication that I take every day. Now, let's see. Now, like I said, I'm 63. You whippersnappers are all in your 40s. That was me in my 40s. And I also take the medications. And I said the other day that my doctor put me on Mounjaro. Now, the reason why they put me on that was because I take medications for that, for the diabetes, and they really, really upset my stomach. I can't take them. I can't leave the house, put it that way, if I take the pills for the diabetes. There's like 3 different pills and they destroy my stomach. And I said it quite a few times on here that my doctor said that they put warning labels on medications for people like me, for me, because nothing agrees with me. None of the medications agree with me. I can't take pills like you junkies do. But so here's see, and this is my from the Mounjaro, which I'm very happy. This is my blood sugar today, which is amazing. See the dates on there, August 11th. And that's really good. The Mounjaro is working. So, and it also makes you lose weight too. So, if you're over 60 and 2 hours after eating, if it's less than 160, then you're doing really well. So, yeah, I'm doing really well. Okay. Now, here's my little challenge to you guys. Okay. This is my challenge to you guys. This is today. Okay. And yeah, do I have to lose some weight? I sure do. But here you go. Hello, everyone. Today is August 11th, 2024. Some fat guys want to fat shame me. This is what I was wearing when they were fat shaming me. I want you to see the size of this shirt. It's very, very big. It's oversized. Okay? This is me. Not 200, not 400 pounds. Thank you, Victoria. Now, 1 month from today, first, here's my challenge to you. You all show your faces and your bodies. Good, you can do it. Don't be a chicken. Gunsmoke, show your fit. Show yourself. Show your face. Show yourself. Common Sense, the same thing. Show yourself. And Fiordolino, show yourself. And well, the other one didn't say anything, so I'm not gonna say nothing about him. But you all hide underneath your avatars. Every one of you hide under your avatar. So now let's see. Show yourselves, number one. Today's August 11th. And let's come back in 1 month. September. Oh, I don't want to do September 11th. Do September 12th. We'll come back September 12th. Okay. September 12th. I'm going to put the date on this so that we're sure to come back here on September 12th. And then let's see who did what. Okay? Okay, Marla?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Now, this is just between you and them, right? I'm still high.
You lost so much. Yeah, you lost so much weight. It's not even funny.
I'm good behind the avatar.
Marla, yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows that Marla is a vegan, and Marla lost a ton of weight. The only reason why I didn't like show my face is because we were doing yard work, and I had no makeup on, and I wasn't about to go and put makeup on for these assholes. So that's it. That's my challenge. I'm not 200 pounds. I'm not 400 pounds. But let's see you guys. Let's see how much you weigh. Gunsmoke, show yourself. Let's see what else we have. Oh, and another thing, making fun of Elio. Like I said, Elio's a Marine and then an attorney. So you're not a pimple on Elio's ass. You people are criminals who ratted and think you're better than attorneys. Sad. But anyway, what's going on? What else, Marla?
Carol and Teresa are here. You want me to?
Okay, do they want to come on? I think Angela was going to come on too. And I have some more things to talk about, but I'll wait for them to come on.
We can. You want me to wait?
Okay. No, they could come on. Hold on, wait.
You want me to do it in the chat, or you want to send it to them personally?
We're going to talk about what happened last night. No, you could drop it in the chat, but we have to watch who comes on here.
Okay.
Were you watching last night on Carol's when that tiny penis guy came on?
I went to sleep by then. By the time I woke up, y'all were going on.
Right.
I went to sleep.
Yeah, the tiny penis guy.
Now, when I was watching for a while, and it was, who was the Kid Rock? There was a Kid Rock, there was Maureen, and then there was Carol. Who came on after that?
Okay, well, what happened is I like shut down the computer. I went to bed, and I'm in bed, and I said, "Oh, let me put them on." So I was listening to them, and then I felt bad because Carol was like, "Angel, do you want to come on?" And so I said, "Well, I'm in bed," and she's like, "Oh, all right." And then I felt bad because every time I ask, the girls to come on, they always come on. So I said, "You know what? I'll try to come on from my bedroom, from the phone. I mean, from the phone." And so we went on, and Maureen came on, and Carol, God bless you, Carol. Carol couldn't really see too well.
What? Oh, what?
So Edwin, Carol thought that she was letting Edwin on, so she dropped the link.
Oh no! Oh, okay.
She said, "Oh, Edwin, I see." Every time I think of it, best friend and I were crying. We were laughing so hard. She said, "Edwin, I see you you're cleaning your glasses."
Cleaning your glasses?
This guy was swinging that little tiny thing around and Carol. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I never laughed so hard. When I tell you laughing hard, let me just put this up a minute. Teresa?
Yeah.
Okay, you're there.
It's Teresa.
Oh my God.
Were you watching it last night?
Oh my God.
All right.
I
recorded it. I recorded it. I'm gonna send it right now to Marla.
Me, I want to see what the
I
hell
am.
is going
I'm
on.
gonna send it to you right now. Hold
Marla,
on.
you're gonna pee your pants. I thought I lost it. I lost it.
I didn't lose it really. I laughed, but then I lost it. Totally lost it when Grumpy said,
Yeah.
I
Wait a minute,
don't clean my I don't clean my glasses. I don't clean glasses with my pee.
But you know what it was? It was the innocence of Carol.
And Carol.
Yes, it's me,
Okay,
Angel.
it's you. Okay, so the innocence, that's what made it so funny, is Carol was, first of all, she couldn't see. And then second, the way she goes, oh, I see you cleaning your glass.
Oh my! She goes, "Hi, Uncle Edwin. I see you cleaning your glasses." I'm looking at
Did the
looking
chat
at
get
it like
to see?
what the hell? Oh, the Carol.
Yes.
Marla, did she send it?
She had to take her show down.
I took my show down.
Oh, you
Oh
did.
my god!
Because
Yeah.
wait, you'll see, Marla. She left it up there a little while.
Send it, Angel. I gotta see.
And it's the same little guy who always comes here.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Well, like I said last night, he's not Italian, that's for sure.
You're not kidding. But that's when I lost it. I lost it when Grumpy said that, and then all the jokes had to come in.
Yeah, everybody started chiming in. I was dying.
Oh my god!
Oh, Angel, that's nothing. Did you see Grumpy's tonight?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did see it. But I thought he was gonna show us laughing. We were. I can't tell you. I haven't laughed like that in a long.
Yeah, that
time.
was a good belly laugh. That was a good.
Yeah,
belly
even
laugh.
I was laughing when I realized. But
Yeah, we needed
Edwin today asked me, what happened last night? I said, you don't want to know. He says, no, I'm dropping the link. I want to know. So I got up there and all I said was, I got flashed. And he goes, by who? I said, Edwin, don't make me answer this. He goes, no, I want to know. I said, Edwin, it was supposed to be you. He goes, me? I said, yeah. He goes, they had my avatar? I said, yes, they did. So he was like, oh, no. So, he's going to go off.
Yeah.
Was too much. That was too much.
Yeah. So anyway, I really.
That's okay, Angel.
Oh, Marla's watching it.
I just saw it.
That's a good thing because it means I made it. What can I say?
Oh my god. That thing had dirt marks on it. You know how you get like a ring around the tub
Yep.
if you don't clean one? It had dirt marks.
What was that?
nasty
What was
bastard, you.
that?
Oh, now you really got me thinking about who it is.
No,
Maybe
I
it
told-
matches the fingernails.
I don't know, but it was the same one that did it a long time ago on Mr. Smith's show.
Okay, it's been Angel, Mr. Smith, myself,
Mob Talk Radio.
right? Mob Talk Radio, and Mike Sashio.
Oh, he did it on
Oh,
Mike
that's
Sashio, too?
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. I forgot about that. But anyway, so I said to Lee Cole, I said, I just don't understand something. It had like this black thing. And he goes, oh, that's called I don't want to say the first one, or something ring. I said, no, it was more like a thread.
Oh,
It was dirty. It was little. It was disgusting.
ew, I didn't really examine it that close.
Teresa, trust me, you didn't want to.
Oh my God.
Chuck's losing it over here.
That's nothing. You had to see my husband's face when I told him this morning.
Oh,
If you want the clip, I'll send it to you.
yeah,
No,
Angel,
you.
send me the clip. I want to show Chuck. He's going to be hysterical.
I can't.
I have to show him because he wasn't up last night But he was like, I heard you laughing really.
Oh my God!
Oh.
It was. It's embarrassing. Seriously, you little weenie freak.
Jerking.
You know
When you
what?
want to
That's
show it
not
off,
circumcised,
yeah.
Angel.
First of
That's
all,
not
you
circumcised.
oh, it's not. Well,
He ain't
first of all,
circumcised.
You know
Oh,
what you
no.
call that? Ring around the collar.
You dirty bastard! Get that
Like-
shit.
like
Ew.
seriously. First of all, it's nothing to brag about, and second,
Oh, is that who's that girl?
shower. Put some soap to it.
More. I know when Maureen was up I kept on coming out with stuff. It's like my mind just kept thinking of things to come
Oh
out.
my God! Oh my God! It was
Oh
funny.
my God.
Between grumpy and lying informants in the chat. I almost-
Exactly. It was
oh
so
my
funny.
God,
Very,
I
very
couldn't
funny.
stop.
They were really funny. Well, they could take that and like have like 2 shows out of it.
You know what was funny was that, like you said, Carol. Carol was funny because she
Yeah,
she
because
didn't see it. She didn't understand what was going on. She
No,
I didn't
I
realize.
was like, I was like, Angel, you're gonna let her go on. I'd go on and on about.
No,
this,
you know
right?
what happened? Because I was on my phone. So
Yeah.
I was looking at the chat. You can't do both when you're on your phone.
That's
Right.
True. That's
You
true.
you look at the chat or you look at the panel. And so I was
Right.
looking at the chat when I heard somebody say something like wait, something like Carol said about Edmund cleaning his glasses, and then Maureen said something. That's when I clicked over, and I'm like, oh, get rid of it.
I know but it was so cute though. It's like, okay, Uncle Edwin, I'm coming, and you put him up there.
Oh my God.
Well, that taught me a lesson.
That was hysterical.
Yeah.
Well,
Did
I'm
she-
sorry I missed that, Carol. I fell
Did-
asleep.
She muted.
Oh.
Did you? I thought you muted yourself. Okay.
No. And let's see. Edwin. Thank you so much, Edwin. Then Mandy said Angel had always been beautiful, just like her mother. Just like, her father was strikingly handsome. The entire line has been blessed with great genes. Remember, all you haters, being mean involves
wrinkles.
Invokes wrinkles.
Yeah. Well, first of all, nobody makes fun of somebody unless they're jealous of them. So, I mean, they're just.
Listen, I haven't even said a damn word about common sense, you freak.
No,
He's
they're just
obsessed.
like, they're
He is
just provoking you.
obsessed.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Provoking
Exactly.
you. They want
Because
another
they don't
show.
have
It's like,
any
oops, I
content.
need some money, guys.
Yeah.
Gotta buy some more drugs. Let's
They
poke
wanna-
the bear.
That's right,
Let's
Teresa.
poke the bear.
So tonight, all us women were getting together anyway. So I figured, you know what? I'll issue my challenge to them, and let's see them show themselves. And let's see, in a month from today, who does better?
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey there, Joy. How are you, Joy? Midwest Mobsters. He's got a thing for Marla. The oh so beautiful Ms. Marla.
Oh, thank you, Midwest Mobsters.
Hey, Ma
She
Brad
is.
Hunter, how are you?
She's very beautiful, Marla.
Please stop
Yes.
telling people that, y'all. They're gonna be mad. They're
No,
gonna think
they're
you're
not.
liars
She
when you
is.
see me.
She is beautiful.
No, inside and out. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. She
No,
is.
That's right, 100%.
No doubt. No doubt.
Hello, Angel and Marla. Have a good show. Thank you, Top G. Thank you. Susie, how are you? All right, you two ladies are here. Let's see. Kim's tripping. How are you?
Kim said she was going to go get the popcorn.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, look who's here. Ding dong. Hello there, Lee Cole.
Oh, God help me.
Hello, Teresa, Carol, Marla.
Hey,
Hello, Lee.
hey, Tiny.
His name is Tiny.
Oh, Tiny. Okay.
Angel, did you get the picture I sent you?
Yes, I did, and I'm not putting that up, Lee Cole.
No, don't put it up. Send it to Marla, please. Send it to
Oh
Marla.
my God.
Why were you able to identify it, Lee?
He thinks he did.
You identified it.
Yeah.
It looked familiar.
I'm gonna send it to all three of you.
All right. Yeah, I want to see.
Oh my gosh.
There's
Oh,
Marla. Where's Carol? Carol? Okay. Please, God, don't let me send this to somebody else by mistake. Oh, you know how many times I do that? I text the wrong person.
Yeah, and I've done that.
Let's
I've
see.
done that a lot. Or I'll hit like the dislike button when I meant to put it. Well, no, I meant to put like, or I meant to put dislike or whatever.
Oh my God, look at that.
That is hysterical.
Okay, where would I get that?
Where would you get what?
Where'd you send it to?
Text message.
Okay.
Text message, Teresa.
Yeah.
It's hysterical. Good one, Lee.
Good one, Lee.
I got real close to it too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was almost
Don't get
touching
too
it.
close, Lee. They'll be starting rumors.
Oh,
Hey,
brother.
Listen, I got friends from San Francisco. What can I say?
Hey, Frankie. Hey, Jane. Oh my God, that was so funny.
Oh,
Lee, I
wow.
never sent you the clip.
So how's everybody
It
doing
could
tonight? Are we
Hey,
are we
Renee.
are we done with Angel Boulevard?
Yeah, it really didn't even go down there that bad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No,
No,
she
not
didn't
that
go
bad.
down bad.
Not bad.
I remember the time Jeff got somebody did that to Jeff.
That was Mob Talk Radio, right?
Yeah, and you see the look on his face, and he started fidgeting, and it took him like about 5 seconds to take it down.
Yeah.
By that-
Meanwhile, that happened to me, but I wasn't taking the whole show down. I didn't end the show and stop. I let it go right through, and then when it was over, I edited it out.
No, you know what happened,
I
Angel.
didn't panic. No, you kept it up there long enough, Carol.
Oh, you
Well, I
kept it
got
up.
a phone call in between telling me that my cousin passed away. So
Oh,
that's what
I'm
happened.
Sorry, Carol. So sorry.
So that's what happened. So I
Oh,
was
my
busy dealing with that because it was unexpected.
Yeah.
And
Oops.
then I realized, I says, uh-oh, it's still live. So I just deleted it off StreamYard and YouTube.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to lie. But wow. It figured, that same dude. It's the same dude. I know it is.
How do you know?
Because I actually have a clip from the last time when he was on whose show? Oh, Mr. Smith's show.
You don't think it's Mr. Smith, do you?
No, it's not
No.
because he did it on Mr. Smith's show.
Well, Mr. Smith, I could see that being Mr. Smith.
Mr.
No, well,
That's
maybe
not
that's
Mr.
no
Smith.
way.
Hey, Heidi.
even after 48 cores, I don't think he would do it.
Edwin, how you doing?
Hey, Edwin. Hi. Hey, Heidi.
Real
hey,
deal,
Kelly.
Sean, Parasite,
Hello there. Real
Barbara
deal.
Hunter, Dave T. Hello. I'm not going to be here that long tonight. I just wanted to come by because I know Angel called me up and she goes, Lee, you know what happened? I seen a tiny penis last night. And I just passed the thing around it. I go, that's a C ring, Angel. She goes, but it was like a string.
First of all, you called me, and that's not how we started our conversation. I remembered while we were talking what happened. Hey, Dubs. Hey, Emmanuel.
And who made that myth that you don't have to worry about that with Italians? Are you kidding me?
I said
my
you Joe. I said it's not. You can tell it wasn't in Italian.
You know why? Because they got that more blood in them.
Hey, listen. My first son's father was Italian. I know what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Oh
Don't
my
go
God.
there, Lee. You'll lose.
What are you making fun of Irish people or something?
Yeah, and she's got pictures to prove it.
Yep.
She has lots of them.
Yep. I sure do.
Hey, Ange. Hello, Ange. Okay, so somebody get rid of happiness. Did somebody get rid of that person?
They hid them already,
All right, good.
Angel.
Okay, yeah. All right, good.
Let me see if I can see the chat without kicking myself.
Yeah, just get rid of them. Let's see. Hey, Danny Connors. Is that stand-up guy's picture? I don't know. I can't see. Hey, Parasite Slayer. Gunsmoke desperate for donations, so he's going to talk about and attack others more and do anything else to get money other than getting a job. Listen, anybody who thinks that jokes about mini bikes and kids dying on them are funny is a degenerate in my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't care.
definitely.
And I don't care what size he is. I don't care about any of that. If you think that jokes about kids dying on a mini bike is funny, I don't know what to say.
Yes, especially, it's time and place for crap like that. Whatever. These people are
Zio
more.
said that a driveway picture is going to be coming for me. You got a picture of my driveway, Zio?
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, Zio's here. Hey, Zio.
Hi, Zio.
Hello, Zio.
BK's here. Hey, BK. White Mike.
Hello, Montauk.
Hey,
Hello,
BK.
hello
How are you?
Montauk, BK, 556.
Hi,
Mike White.
hi, 556. That
I was
wasn't
just kidding,
you. I stuck
556.
up for
That wasn't
you.
really you in the picture last night.
Ask Angel that common sense. Where is your paperwork, you big mouth troll? I don't know. Where's his paperwork? All I know is that he, you know what? When you're in the chat, can you see people's avatars?
Yeah.
I can barely see them, but
I
Me
can see them.
too.
They're right in front of me.
oh, okay. Well, you watching it on the TV?
All is well, BK. Thank you. Yeah, it's I can see everybody's. Everybody got nice. You got awesome. Everybody has a really nice avatar in here. Except Parasite. Parasite? What are you doing with a P? Come on, you got to be more original than that.
Well, they got mad at his last one.
What was his last one?
Oh, you mean with the different eagles?
The bird. What was
Oh,
it?
yes.
Yeah.
Look at that triple chin on 5'7", 175 pounds.
Hey, when I came here, I was fatter than all these people.
Hi,
I
Angela.
was the fat guy.
Yeah, you lost.
That's right.
You lost
I
the
can't-
whole
I can't
human
even watch
being.
the old videos that James has of me.
Yeah, you lost the whole human being.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
did. You
gosh.
did a really good job, Leigh. Yeah, you did.
160 now. I'm down 160
Wow, that's great.
from April 14th of last. I started April 14th of 2023.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
good.
That's great.
And I
That's
even have my
really
cheat
great.
days now. I have my cheat days, which I have like 2 a week now.
Good. That's good. See, that's good. Goals. It's all about
But no
goals.
candy. No candy. I don't eat no sweets.
Yeah, no sweets. Stay away from sugar.
Media 556 says Lee and I were at a bar once. We both went into the restroom. Lee said, "Wow, this water is cold." I replied, "And deep too." Okay. He's a pervert.
Who?
Pot kettle.
Are you seeing these pot meat kettles? You seeing these comments? They are funny. Angela, they have too much on each other, but one of them will break and drop the info when they are out of money. Who knows?
It's all about money. It's all about that.
It's all
That's
about
what it is.
money. I'll
Did
never
you
be.
get that picture of
It'll
my
never
backyard?
be. What? Yeah, I got it. Well, you want me to show everyone your backyard?
No, it's not. Wow, it looked beautiful today.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, nice green. You know, we really haven't had that. You know, that fake climate shit. it hasn't been that bad. Like we have 100 degrees days, but every night is 70 degrees.
Let me tell you something. July was
Yeah, it's
really
beautiful
hot.
out.
July was really hot, but August now, I mean, I'm so surprised. It's not what was it here? It's gonna be like in the low 80s all week and then the 60s at night.
Yeah, it's
That's
supposed to
not
be
too
really nice.
bad.
I love that. I love hoodie
Me
weather.
too.
Angel, I'm glad that you get that James was talking about that woman that we did.
That's what I want to talk about.
And I was glad. I feel like I know her really well now because I researched her really deep.
Yes.
And I'm like, wow, she makes these gangsters are the way that she hustled so many people over so many years with so much money. It's incredible.
That I was reading the Gangland the last time we were here at the end, and I was shocked because I had no idea that she moved to My Blue Heaven. I had no idea they were all know each other. They were all in cahoots with each other. I had no idea, but so I did watch something, and or I think you or James, one of you, told me that the Dominic Sicali guy said something about the husband was saying, he's a victim. No, the husband's in it with her.
You heard what I said. I said
Yes.
bullshit. Yeah,
Bullshit. They've always been doing this. They're a tag team. They pretend.
That guy, I'm shocked he's still alive, to be honest with you, because he
I'm shocked she is.
Well, she came along in a different era and got away with it. If she was 5 to 6 years earlier, they would have never found her.
People say, "Oh, so she robbed, mob guys. Who cares? They're bad guys." No, she didn't just rob and scam mob guys. She scammed an older couple, her friend's mother. That's an elderly couple out of their life savings. Okay, she scammed a pharmacist out of his own house. She scammed her friend a credit card up to $20,000 in debt. She scammed a lot of people.
How about the fact? Here's the thing that I think is the most amazing that she did. She scammed $500,000 from those three Bonanno guys, and not only did they get $500,000, they never got their money back. They also sent them to prison.
Yeah,
and not only that, and the husband testified against Charles Carniglia.
Yeah,
and he got life. So it's like. They go out there, they steal. The government releases them, and they steal some more. And but they go down to Florida, and they know that these guys in My Blue Heaven ain't going to do nothing to them because it's like you said, nobody wants to go to prison.
Well, and but it's like the government, when they right before they put these people on the stand. When they're testifying against the defendant, they tell almost every jury, they say, what happens if you lie, if you get caught lying, or if you commit a crime, or this and that? Oh, they rip you. My cooperation agreement gets ripped up. Bullshit. It's not true. Number one.
It's almost
number
impossible.
Number two, they tell the jury that these are changed men. These men have changed.
Angel, Frankie Pasqua had to almost kill somebody to go back to jail.
Exactly.
I mean, he kept violating Frankie Pasqua, and then he had to choke out his son.
His son.
Yeah, so he had to choke out his son in order to go back to prison.
Yeah, so they take these people and they put them. I guess now they got them all in a little bunch in Florida.
Oh my God, there's so many down there, Angel.
And because she got away with so much here, they ship her down to Florida now. And I bet you there's a ton of victims that have nothing to do with My Blue Heaven. I'll bet you there's innocent people down there that have no idea and have lost a ton of money because of her. And she won't get in trouble again.
I do think she should be the mayor of My Blue Heaven.
She probably is.
Yeah, she should definitely be the mayor.
She
You know what? She's
probably
an
is.
attractive woman for a woman of her age. Nothing personal, Angel.
She.
You're such an ass.
Well, she's very, very skinny.
And
But-
she probably like stole $100,000 and used it on facelifts, boob lifts, butt lifts.
She used the way she got away with it in Howard Beach was she always used her daughter as her excuse. She used
That's
her daughter
amazing.
as an excuse. Yes. I didn't really listen. I knew her when she was a little kid. Her and her friend, the little girls in the neighborhood, they were so cute too. These little girls, they had a massive crush on my brother John. So they used to come and pass my house. They used to walk up and down the avenue, walk past the house, and I used to, when I was outside, they would stop and talk to me. So I knew her when she was a little kid. She was a nice little kid, and then I don't know what happened to her when she grew up. Oh my God!
Angel, she hooked up with a really bad guy.
Yeah, because I didn't know. Listen, you could hook up with bad guys. That doesn't. It's not going to make you a bad guy. She's a bad girl.
That guy was scamming people in the 90s before he even married her.
Oh, really?
That guy, he was like the king scammer. And how no one killed him? He was scamming people in the mob left and right, and how he never. It kind of reminds me of that Rob the Mob. That couple, they blew them away in the car, and they stole nothing compared to these two.
Oh wow!
The two people that robbed the mob.
See,
the movie.
It was the people that she was scamming, Lee. It was her, not him. It was her.
It was just as much him too, Angel.
Her and her father. Listen to me.
Both of them, Angel.
All right, I'm telling you, she beat. You're not listening. She beat innocent people, like her best friend, out of almost 20,000, and then her parents, the girl's parents. She beat them for their life savings. She beat another woman that I know.
You don't think the husband knew she was doing this every time she did it?
Of course the husband knows, but she was the scammer. She was using her daughter as an excuse because she had a daughter that was crippled, and she used to use her daughter. She asked someone for $25,000 and said it was for her daughter needed brain surgery. She never needed brain surgery, but she got the $25,000.
Holy crap!
Yeah, Midwest. Yeah. I did see Wannabes. I like Wannabes better than Rob the Mob. That was a good movie.
She had a really bad shopping habit. Really bad.
Have you ever shopped with Angel?
No. One time when I was like 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, whatever I was in what was it? South Brooklyn. We lived on H Street, and I stole a bag of M&Ms, and the guy caught me, and I never, ever, ever stole anything ever again. He put the fear of God into me.
Well,
he told me he was calling the cops. He was going to tell my parents. I was with my sister. I was petrified, terrified, never stole again.
I heard that when you used to go to department stores, they used to put stuff in your pocket and say, "Oh, that's John Gotti's daughter."
No, never. Never. I never shoplifted.
Marla, did you ever shoplift? Come on. One of you girls got to be a klepto. There's 4 women here. 1 out of 4 are definitely kleptos. Which one of you is a klepto?
Not me.
Not me.
Oh, right. Teresa.
I pay for my stuff.
Yeah, no, none of us.
I know someone very close to me that's very, she has a lot of money, and I'm not going to say who she is because she'll get real mad at me. She would steal even when she had $100,000 in the bank.
Yeah, those are the people who'll do it. Usually those were the people who do it because it's just the thrill of the kill type of thing.
Oh my God.
My first wife, when I was married to my first wife and we were living in Brooklyn, she was a klepto. And so I told you about the stroller she took, Angel, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, that was
but
funny.
when I used to go to department stores with her and stuff, I would say, "I'm watching you. Don't steal nothing."
Oh my god!
Oh,
And when we get out
goodness.
and go home, she'd be emptying her pockets every time.
Holy crap!
Oh,
And I would never see. Yeah, I always bust her chops about that now because she's nothing like that anymore. But when she was young, she would just put everything in her pockets.
Oh my God.
So do we have any kleptos?
My grandfather used to steal candy from ShopRite all the time.
Oh my God.
Hey, if you're in ShopRite, let's say, and you're eating one of those grapes or cherries, is that considered stealing?
Yeah, that's what he would do.
Listen,
He would go to the loose candy, and my grandmother, we'd be shopping, and my grandmother would be like, "Paul, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm getting some candy." And he goes, "But
Oh,
you're
you're
not
talking about those
supposed to
big-
eat it here." He was eating it there.
Listen, my crazy cousin in Florida, he thought that like Publix was a buffet.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm
God,
kidding.
I love your crazy cousin, man.
Oh my God, he made a sandwich once.
He made
Okay, he made a
sandwich.
sandwich.
That's funny.
He
Oh
thought
my-
Angel,
Publix was a buffet. Yes.
Oh my God,
Angel,
that's hysterical.
Renee wants to come visit you on your show.
Oh, good.
She
Drop
wants to
the
know if you
link.
can drop the link.
Yeah. You know how to do, Lee. You have control.
No, I'm not in. I'm not in
Okay,
StreamYard.
you're on the phone.
No, I'm not on the phone. I just used the link that you sent over to me before.
Didn't your crazy cousin do something over the intercom of a store?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
He
that.
humiliated me. Yes.
Oh my God, that must have been so freaking funny.
Oh wait, what's this? Deborah says, "Common sense is a troll that paperwork is produced about his history. They block the question and never respond, little troll." Oh yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I don't really care. I don't care what these idiots have done in their past.
Yeah.
They just they're obsessed with me and that's it. Ooh, here he is. Hello there, Renee. How are
Hey,
you?
how's everybody doing?
Good.
Hi,
How are
Renee.
you?
Hi, Renee.
What the hell you doing with a muscle shirt on, dude?
I was fishing today. Sorry, Jesus.
Oh, did you catch? Did
Hold
you
on
catch
one
anything?
second. I'm gonna.
Oh, he muted himself there.
Can't hear you.
You're on mute.
Yeah,
Now
I'm
we can
gonna.
hear.
I'm gonna turn off the YouTube. I think it's repeating in my ear.
Yeah, we could hear you. We could hear it. I mean,
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can you see the Yankee game behind me?
No.
On,
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
on Al Capone right there.
yeah.
The Yankee
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, I can see it. Are they on now?
No, baseball tonight.
Okay.
So what's going on?
Renee, what's going on?
He's still on mute. He's yeah.
Oh, all right. He's got to fix this thing.
Whatever you do, Renee doesn't like to let it be known that he used to work in San Francisco.
Oh no.
You guys,
Well, everybody knows now.
He used to clean out them bathhouses.
Well, he'll like the fact that my son's a San Francisco Giant.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to fix what's going on real quick.
Okie dokes. Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Teresa,
Okay.
how's your son doing?
My son's doing great. My son's
Is he in? What's he in? AA right now or AAA?
Yeah, he's in AA. He had Tommy John surgery.
Right.
And it's doing fantastic. We're going out there tomorrow. We leave tomorrow afternoon, so we'll be there for a week to help him with it. He just bought a house out there near Scottsdale Mesa, and
Right. So
he,
how? So is he? So has he got the rest of the year off? With
yeah,
the,
he's got the rest of the year off. They see him potentially. Right now, at the rate he's going, and he's doing really well. They see him coming back in June, so that's cool. That's really good. So they're aiming for June. So let's see.
And where was he playing AA ball when he was playing?
In Richmond, Virginia.
So that's the thing. But I guess his next big move is AAA then.
Yes, then it's AAA. Yeah, and you know, while he was out, a lot of the people that he was with were all brought up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down,
Right.
up, up to the majors, back down to AAA. So he would have been up there, but he decided, to get the surgery done because he was getting like that tenderness in his elbow, and he just like, just do it now. You're young enough, get it done over with, and it's inevitable. So rather than do it later in his life, he got it done. So
Hey,
everything
you
went.
remember, they named that picture after a pitcher named Tommy John. And
Yes.
after Tommy John got his surgery, he pitched another 20 years.
Yes, that's right. It's like a whole new lease on life on your arm. It's great.
Yeah,
It's
I never
fantastic.
knew that. I
Yes,
never knew
and
that. He pitched 20 years more.
Yeah,
and the
they-
doctor,
yeah.
it was a Dr. Job. He invented it.
Yep.
He invented a certain surgery where you take a muscle and you put it somewhere else, and a lot of these guys come back and pitch better and throw harder after they have.
Yes, absolutely. So we're looking forward to at least 2 more miles an hour on his fastball. The doctor said, the trainers are doing. They said the same thing. So, yeah, I think he's
Can
going to
you
come
guys
back
hear
with
me
a
now?
vengeance.
Did I fix my sound?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank God. I had to go into YouTube and mute it because the StreamYard was doubling up. I heard you guys talking triple time. It was crazy. How you doing, Angel?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm just hanging out with my daughter and my son.
Don't
and
you think,
enjoying-
Renee? Don't you think this is kind of stalking me?
No. We spend lots of time together, Lee. This is a fact. Lee and
I
I
haven't done my wrestling
at
show
the
for a few days, and Renee sent me a text today going, "What's the matter, Lee? You're not going live no more."
What's going on, Lee? I was ready for a live. I prepared for the lives because I have kids, so I was ready. And then Lee's got stuff going on, so he's got to take care of his dog, so he couldn't do a live today.
Oh, that's cool. How's Polly, Lee?
I got to take her to the vet tomorrow morning because she's been whining all weekend.
Oh.
I got I've been trying to avoid getting her glands removed, but I really have no choice no more.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's a
I
common
was hoping,
problem.
she's 11. I didn't want to put her to sleep when she's 11, but you know what? It's not fair that she's suffering with those things.
Yeah,
So
that happens. Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be good.
It's great to see everybody. Angel, I haven't been on your show in a while.
In a long time. That's right.
I miss you. Well, there was a time where I tried to avoid, this section of YouTube, but now I feel really well established with Lee, and I'm comfortable coming back. There's so many good people in the chat that I miss, and there's a lot of good people involved, but there were some negative forces I just wanted to stay away from.
Yeah.
Now there's no worries. I have no worries. So
Yeah. I get it. I totally get that too.
you can't dox me twice, baby. Yeah, you guys, you got a hold of my landlord, everything. I mean, you can't.
Wow,
What
Jesus.
Well, you have an opinion that pisses people off. I tend to do that. So,
But that's sick. That's a sick mind that people do stuff
but
like
we
that.
never do that. Like I never search for people, and I don't understand the mindset. So you got to kind of forgive it because
I like to answer. Mike White wrote something here. I like to answer.
Thank you, Kim.
He wrote, "You learn people who got set up by rats on this and dirty tricks, so you never know. I'm 50-50 on it." Listen, when I first came in here, and I talk to Angel about this all the time, I've been up and down on having informants on and stuff, but I noticed that once I stopped having informants on, the show started growing and getting a lot better. And I felt a lot better because you can never trust them. They'll turn on you in a second. But when I came in here, I knew nothing about any of this crap. So that's all I got to say about it.
it helped you though, because now with the wrestling channel, the experience in the mob tube or whatever you want to call it, you realize that other areas of YouTube are a lot more friendly, and you're toughened up now because of it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, what can they do after they dox you and tell everything? It's like you can't do nothing.
Well, I heard that
Over.
people say that other platforms do a lot of that stuff too.
There are some other ones, but then there's ones that don't.
It depends. Well, I'm going to tell you, this mob genre is pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct.
It is.
Yeah, I've seen other genres, and the wrestling genre is about 4 to 5 times bigger than the mob genre,
and much nicer.
Yeah, and the stuff that you have some people there like that don't like my politics. Like it's 50-50 between liberals and conservatives, so you really
Yeah.
can't talk politics.
Right, you can't. Yeah,
Here it's
unless you
90
talk like Chuck. Like, see, Chuck can talk to people with politics because he has a mindset where it's like you have an opinion, he has an opinion, and it's okay. You know,
Yeah.
it's okay to talk.
Remember when we grew up like that, when the media didn't tell you whose side they were on?
That's
You
yeah,
know
you're that's
who,
right.
Tom Brokaw was for, any
Yes.
of these guys. I
Bring
grew up
them
like
back.
that.
Bring them
it
back.
Now, I like Fox News now, but Fox News was the first one to be political and say they claimed a side back in '96.
Yeah, the Fox News is getting as bad
Now
as
Fox
the other
News
one.
is exactly. So now they're all riding the same media train where they're all sharing the same bullshit stories, and I don't
Yep.
even watch the news.
Well, they're only going to show you what the network needs to show you. In other words,
Yes.
they won't
Well,
show you any more than what they need to show you
Well, what they're doing right now
because
is
they have an agenda.
well, what they're doing right now is I was watching Rasmussen. They had a show on, and they were talking about these polls. They're all skewed. They're BS polls.
Yeah.
And they're putting them out, and the polls are being taken by 60-70% Democrats, and they're taking them on a poll. They're outweighing the Democrats, the Republicans in the polls 6-4.
Yeah, you don't
60%
know who's
40%.
taking these polls. Yeah, you don't know.
But they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
And
they're
Hi,
paying
Sean. Hi,
they're paying
Chuck.
influencers on. I'm sorry, Angel. You were saying
No. I'm just saying hi to Chuck and Sean. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of influencers are getting paid now to take political sides, mostly on the far, left liberal. It's being exposed right now.
Right. So they're giving them money, and
$5,000,
people will do
$10,000. Yeah,
people will do
ridiculous.
anything for money, as we know in the
I saw
mob
the
genre.
emails too. The emails are kind of when you see the email from the groups that are sending it, it's pretty crazy what they want. They really want complete control of YouTube content.
Hey, did you guys hear about that nuclear plant that Ukraine bombed in Russia?
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a
Wait,
nuclear
what
plant.
happened?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let me just answer Tim. You're 100% right. That's what I think what she saw. It was the two strings of his sweatpants.
Yes, that's right.
They were
sweatpants,
black.
yes.
So yeah, she probably thought they were glasses. Go ahead.
You know,
I'm sorry.
You
So
know,
what happened?
You
Please
guys
hit
are not
the
gonna
like
stop
button,
talking about that
everybody.
guy's penis.
Please.
I'm
famous-
over it, Lee. I'm over it.
The
Guy
famous
officially,
light,
he had a tickler. It wasn't a penis. It was a tickler.
it's a light switch, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What are you gonna-
What happened now? What were you saying?
Okay, so in Russia, in Ukraine, they're saying bombed. They're covering it up, of course. In Russia, they bombed a nuclear facility. But here's the good thing: it was the cooling down side.
Oh
Which-
God, thank God.
If it was the other side, it would be just like Chernobyl all over
Yeah.
again.
Where the reactor is.
But the fact of the matter, and then you hear all this stuff. Like the fact of the matter is, they would love that to happen because that was
When did this happen, Lee?
about 10 hours ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
I can hear you. Who's getting yelled at?
No, my daughter's chasing the dog, so I
Oh, okay. I
I'm
thought
holding him.
Mala.
I'm rescuing this dog, and
Okay,
she's
I
chasing the
thought-
12-year-old
Hey,
dog.
your dog looks like Winston Churchill.
I can't. I thought that
He's
Mala,
not as smart.
I thought Mala thought she muted and was telling her, yelling at her kids.
Yeah, what parasites say Ukraine made a desperation move. Can you imagine the United States is supporting the country that's going into another country, blowing up their nuclear plants? Think about that.
Okay, who did what? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Ukraine tried to blow up one of their nuclear facilities,
Who
which
was
would,
nuclear?
if they were successful at it, it would have literally wiped out hundreds and 1,000 miles.
So
but
Ukraine tried bombed Russia. You're saying?
they started the offensive a few days ago.
Yeah,
and
they
now
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
but
that.
see, but see, what would happen if Russia did that to them?
Oh,
And they could have.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's not a lot of good things happening in the world today, and people should be really concerned about that.
Yeah.
And that,
You
and
know,
that Zelensky guy.
Instead, they're making fun of people's weight. They're,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, They have absolutely no clue. No clue.
That
Angel,
scares me. The
Angel,
whole thing with Russia and Ukraine scares me.
Yeah, that scares me too.
Mhm.
And only because China backs up Russia.
Exactly.
So
Well,
there you
well-
got you got a superpower kind of there, and
Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't even be there. That thing shouldn't even be happening.
No,
no, it
let's be
shouldn't. It
honest.
shouldn't be happening at all.
If Trump was president, let's just be honest and not get too political. It probably wouldn't have happened
It definitely wouldn't have happened.
because it was an environment where, I mean, what's America going to do? What is this elderly president going to do? I'm not afraid of you. It was just, you know, with Trump, you know that you're going to have to answer for it, whether you like him or not. You know, it's not the case now with the leadership we have.
It's no joke. It's
No.
very
And we're
scary
closer
what's going on.
We're closer to World War III. And my brother told me this, and he doesn't like talking like that. He's a retired Green Beret colonel, my brother, and he said we're closer to World War III than ever. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people believe we're in the middle of World War III. It just hasn't really been declared yet. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not. I don't think we're in the middle of it. Come on.
well, there's a lot of powerful military minds retired that do believe that. I'm not saying that it's a
Yeah.
fact.
Well,
There's a lot of people that feel like the ball's already.
I can be honest with you. I'll tell you what. I don't really give a shit. I just want to live out the rest of my life, and whatever happens, happens. I said this to Angel the other day. She goes, "What happens? How do we want to leave our grandchildren?" Yeah. Well, listen. When our parents died, we were on our own, and we died. They're going to be on their own.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
the thought of that.
Spoken like a true.
It's the truth. I'm not saying anything bad.
It's spoken like a true boomer. It's like a true boomer. You just, all right. Well, you know, I had my time. Screw everyone else.
I don't feel that way.
I don't feel like that.
I don't feel like that.
And I'm close to Lee's age.
I'm saying though, come on.
I think Lee's the only one who feels that way. I worry
Breaking
about
my
my
heart.
grandchildren. I
Yeah, but
worry
Angel,
about
don't you
them.
want? But here's the thing, though. If we die, like say we're here talking right now, and one of us just dies, nobody's going to give a shit. They're going to put you in a hole, and they're going to talk about you for about a week. They miss you for a week.
That's not true.
That's not true, Lee.
And you're in your hole or wherever, and people forget about you. Yeah, it's true. Go to the cemetery.
That's not true, Lee. Sorry, you're not going to win that argument.
In 100 years from now, anybody you go see in the cemetery, nobody else will be going to see.
Well, that's because they'll be dead.
Once the immediate generation dies, you become just a headstone.
Okay. So you know, I've been cleaning up my house, Lee, and I'm dumping garbage and stuff because I'm planning on moving soon. And I found a bunch of old pictures of my mom and dad who've been gone a long time, and I still miss them. And I found pictures of my friends. I still miss them. I still think about my love.
Yeah, but that's but you're part of that generation. But the next generation behind you, I don't give two shits.
I might not disagree with you.
It may be the way they were brought up. If they're brought up in a way that, I don't know.
Where
like I know my
respect
kids will
your
probably
elders.
not go. Yeah, my kids will probably not go to like the graveyard. Like, you know how we used to really take that so seriously, like every Easter, every Christmas.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
but
they don't do that
my
no
kid,
more.
I know
That's
my kids
not-
won't
yeah.
do that.
No,
My kids won't
that's
do
true.
that. Yeah, they
Well,
won't.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not.
No, that's true.
You know, I like to go to cemeteries because I like to read headstones because you can see a lot about people's lives.
Yeah, that is very interesting. When we go to the cemetery too to see Chuck's mom and dad or my mom and dad, we read all the ancient ones. The ones are really, really old.
And you could read them, like you could say you find a headstone from 1890s up until the 1960s.
Right,
You could see the children that died young.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like I'll give you an example. If you go back, if you go to the cemeteries, you'll see a lot of deaths in 1917.
Yeah. Do you notice that there was like a plague back then?
Yes.
Because me and Chuck were figuring out it was 1879 or something like that. There must have been some kind of plague.
Well, it was 1917. It was at the last year of World War II.
Okay.
And that plague they had was 50 times worse than COVID could ever be.
Yeah, no, they had the Spanish
wasn't that called
flu.
the Spanish?
Didn't they have the Spanish
flu.
Yeah,
1918.
that wiped out a lot of people and young kids too. Very young.
Half the troops around the world were wiped out from that because we were at World War I at that time. Half the troops were dying of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was horrible. And if you go to the cemeteries, you'll see all these people, all these little kids that passed away that year in the older cemeteries.
Oh, Maureen, I know about that channel too. I saw it's a guy that cleans the headstones, and then he talks about their history or what. I've seen a guy that cleans headstones, goes around and cleans these old
I've
headstones.
seen that on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I've seen that on YouTube.
It's
That's
really
actually
nice.
really cool.
Yeah, it is. He goes around. They look really good too when he's done.
I had to clean my dad's. His has been there since '92, and when I went there, I couldn't see his face anymore. And I went in there with a toothbrush and some hydrogen peroxide. I just cleaned it up.
That's what the guy did. Yeah, and toothpaste and stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Renee, can I ask you how old are you?
I just turned 47.
Okay, so you're in the same age bracket as these other guys. Okay, I'm just curious.
I was born in '77. Most of them were born in '79 till like '80, whatever. The guys.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a little younger than me.
Yeah, they are. They're younger than you.
Yeah.
They're the computer generation. When I graduated high school, it was 19.
Hey guys, I got to take off. Renee, take my place.
Wait 1 second, Lee. Parasite Slayer says, "Real deal. I think I was wrong about J.D. Vance. He destroyed." Excuse me, I got the hiccups. CNN anchor.
Yeah, of course he did. J.D. Vance, don't believe the crap they're putting up out there right now. It's all BS. J.D. Vance is a very smart guy. I gotta go.
What did he do? Why did he gotta go? Where you running to?
Because Polly's having a bad time right now.
Oh, okay, all right. Goodbye.
Hey, take care, Lee.
Goodbye.
Take care. He's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Dogs first, baby.
I can't. You got to jump off. Yeah. All right. Wait, Parasite Slayer, did you want to come on? Because I don't know what you're talking about. What's CNN anchor?
Hey, what's up, White Mike? White Mike goes to the show. We see him. I recognize
Hey,
him.
White Mike, how are you?
Mr. Smith, my boy.
Yeah, Mr. Smith.
Hi, the Truth Hurts. How are you, honey?
I miss all these people. Tony
Me
B.
too.
Tony B's a really cool
Hi,
guy.
Tony B.
Well, we know who's that girl is.
Yeah.
No, don't say anything.
Oh.
Oh, after last night, everybody knows who she is.
I just, you know.
So what did I miss when I fell asleep? Did anything else happen?
Oh,
I fell
no.
asleep.
Then we just went and left.
We just
No,
laughed.
because yesterday was my son's birthday, so we went
Oh,
bowling.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, I saw that. Happy birthday.
We
How
went
old is he?
bowling. It was he turned 15.
Uh-oh. That's when the fun starts.
Ooh,
So
yes,
him,
it does.
yeah, I know. Him and his friends all came and we went bowling, and I realized that's actually pretty fun. Like the 80s, but they do the 80s music, and they still serve beer and stuff. I was like, wow, this is so nostalgic. Yeah, I had a good old time.
Good.
Oh, I'm
Me and
going
my
to
Strupet wants me to say hi. Hi.
Hi, me and my
Sorry
stupid.
about that.
If Parasite Slayer comes on or Mr. Smith, either one, and Ange comes on, I want to play something.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it looks like it's entertaining. It's called If You Grew Up in the 1970s.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair for all of us.
Well,
Yeah, Angel.
we'll teach you little whippersnappers.
Mhm.
Oh,
I was
I'm an
a
80s kid right here.
They should
I
have a
remember-
I'm
movie.
an 80s baby. That's not fair.
I was
remember all the
a
80s
teenager
stuff
in the
clear.
1970s.
Oh, geez.
Oh, the 70s, they had the best, funkiest clothes and the funkiest shoes and the funkiest music.
That's
Well,
true.
My older siblings were born in 62 and 63, so I'm like, I grew up with them literally just I remember bell bottoms and ass whoopings the most for my siblings.
Oh, yeah.
Bell bottoms and ass whooping.
Yeah, my mom was Puerto Rican. I remember shoes getting thrown at me, and The 80s, the
Remember
80s,
that
good music.
wooden paneling on the wall that they
Oh.
loved so much?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my! I was like, "What was with you people? This is not attractive. It never was. Why do you guys
Yep.
love it
Oh,
so
wow.
I got
much?"
some
had
pictures of yeah.
We had that Spanish wood paneling, dark Spanish wood paneling.
Yes, we all did.
We
right?
all did.
With the
Wrought
black
iron
lines.
chairs
With the black lines in between.
red
Yep.
and black cushions to match it. It was very, very
Plastic on the
Mediterranean.
couch.
We had.
Plastic on
I
the
was
couch.
just gonna say that we had plastic on the couch, and then we had
Yeah.
that like that.
Oh my God! Did I hate that?
velvet little
The crushed velvet couch. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
But what about the yellowish, brownish, that ugly kitchen color all the kitchens were? Ugh.
Yeah, it was
they
like
What
were
a
all
about-
dark
mustard.
back then?
It was
Yeah.
What about
called
the what was it? The avocado
Yeah,
that's what it was.
appliances?
avocado.
Oh my God.
Oh
My
my God.
mother-
I got some pictures to show you
My
guys.
mother
of-
had the yellow. What was the gold? The gold. She had the gold.
Teresa, that's nothing. I
Wait,
walked
where's
into
mine? I have pictures of that. Let me
I-
just check
oh,
it out. Go
wait,
ahead.
I
I
got
have
some
a
funny
picture.
pictures of that too. I'm gonna go grab them. You're gonna laugh.
I have a picture. I'll have to send you girls. I have a picture of my mother and my father at my brother's. I think it was his communion in the parking lot of St. Helena's Church. I think it was St. Helena's. You got to see the way they look. It's too much. It's total 70s. Total 70s.
Teresa, you want to really crack up? When I moved into my other apartment, because it was a big kitchen,
Uh-huh.
bright orange with mushroom wallpaper.
Oh my God. That's
It took-
psychedelic.
Yeah, it took me like 2 weeks to get it all off.
I'll never forget that my mother had to paint the bathroom bubblegum pink. I will never forget that. Bubblegum pink.
Bubblegum pink.
Bubblegum pink.
Oh my
That's
God.
the name of the paint. And she was like, "No, I want the bubblegum pink. You got to get the bubblegum pink." It's like, then my father painted. He's like, "Oh my God, this is terrible." No, I like it. I like it. Oh my God, it was
I
awful.
can't find the pictures. What the heck happened to them?
Oh, you have to. I'm sure you have a lot of good pictures of when you were in this.
Yeah, I know, but I had them in here of a living room when we first moved into Canarsie, our Canarsie house. And they're not in. I don't know. I'll have to look for them for the next show.
Then they had the lamps on the tape on the I don't know if were they marble top tables with the wood, but they had the little crystals that hang off of the lamp.
Yes,
Yes.
remember that?
They
Yeah.
had that kind of look.
Hey,
Yeah,
Teresa,
they had that too.
my mother went crazy one year.
You muted.
You muted yourself, babe.
I'm sorry. I said I went to my mother's house one day, and the whole house was Chinese red. She went on a tear and painted
Yeah.
the whole house.
Oh,
Oh
Chinese
my
red.
God.
My God. But yeah, we had
Yeah.
all different colors. My room was I think it was like a yellow, like a lemon yellow she painted. And then I had the white furniture with the gold engraving on the head, the gold it was white wood and it had the gold inlay, like a gold inlay on. I still remember it.
Oh, my bedroom was like a light orchid
That's
when I lived with my mother.
look. This is Louis, my brother's fourth trial. This was the fourth racketeering trial. He was with my mom, and
Oh,
look,
wow. He
here's
was wearing glasses.
Louis. Yeah,
Yeah, he looks good in
Yeah.
glasses. Look at that.
yeah. He was a very good looking man.
Yeah, very handsome.
Um,
Very handsome.
There's my son-in-law, my mother.
I love her hair right
Wow.
there.
You're
That's cute.
Yeah, it does look cute.
Yeah,
like
this
that.
I like her hair like that.
I'm pretty sure these were during deliberations, and we were just going to be sitting in the cafeteria. There's my son again with her.
Your son looks just like Louis.
Yeah,
He looks like Louis, right?
Yeah, he's a mini me.
Yes.
Mini me.
Yeah. Who else is in here? What's this one? Let me see this. Oh, I showed that already.
Yeah.
Just let's see. All right, that's about it. I can't find the other ones right now.
It's okay.
Okay. So they're not going to come on? They don't want to come on?
Is
Riri, go in
Angela
the room.
coming?
I can hear you. Go in the room.
Is Angela coming on?
Oh, yeah. Let's wait for Angela. She said she was going to be a little late.
Oh yeah, the popcorn ceilings with the glitter. I actually did
I
that.
had that. I had that in my
actually-
Howard Beach house. I had the popcorn ceilings with the
that
glitter.
was actually a good thing to do because if you had any imperfections in the ceiling in the drywall, it covered it. It covered the drywall
Yeah.
imperfections.
And plus, it was really pretty. Mine was so
was.
pretty.
I did
I
that
had
to
the sparkles.
yeah, I did that to my daughters. I did the pop. I had Chuck did the popcorn, and then you throw the sparkles up there so they stick.
Oh,
to
you're
the,
talking about the ceilings, huh?
Yeah,
Popcorn ceilings, yeah.
I love
And
those glitter ceilings as a kid.
Me too. And they say it. And let me tell you something. It's a pain in the ass to get it off.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to stare at it and count the sparkles when I was bored.
Oh,
I
loved it. I loved my popcorn ceilings.
Look, here's a picture of me in 1977.
Oh, look how cute.
Look at that big ass head.
How cute.
Look at those couches.
Oh
yeah. Oh wow,
yeah.
Those were pretty funny.
Yeah, those couches were very popular.
They were so smelly too. I remember as a kid, by the time I grew up, my mom. That's when they still had the plastic on them.
Yeah, the plastic it kept in like the germs and the odor and stuff.
Yeah,
and
it made them worse.
It did. It made it worse. I was like, Mom, take it.
I thought, you find pictures. We were talking earlier, pictures that make you happy, cry. I found this picture of my mom and dad. This is like 1982. And you can tell we have like a 70s house. This picture is my favorite picture ever.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh,
oh, that's beautiful. You should get that blown up.
I'm going to
get it blown up. You can go.
My dad was 40, I think, and my mom was like 27 there.
Oh, how wow. Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Nice.
They're both
nice
gone.
Picture.
Yeah, there's my childhood house. I think I was like 5 there. So.
Oh wow.
That picture. You know what I mean? Like that's like everything. That picture tells me everything about my parents.
Exactly.
Maybe I was, like a big baby. You forget how much you love people when they're gone, But it was really nice sharing that with you guys because you guys.
Wow, thanks for sharing it.
You were around
so
during that time. Yeah, my family hasn't even seen these pictures yet. I just found them.
Oh, you just found them?
I'm moving into a bigger place, so I've been going through my stuff, and I've been here 15 years, and I found stuff I haven't seen in 15 years. I was just going through it, and here's a funny one. I know you don't know my family, but there's my dad with the 80s curl. My dad looked a little bit like Clint Eastwood and a little bit like Jack Nicholson. And then that's me right there on the left, and my little brother with the dark hair.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
How cute.
My dad had blue eyes and was
very nice.
You guys are adorable.
He was the same age as your dad, Angel. He was born in 39, so he was a year.
Oh, my dad was born in 40.
Yeah. So it's just nice to find these pictures. I haven't seen him since I was a kid.
My dad was born in 42 and my mother was born in 43.
That's that generation, the silent generation. Those are some tough people.
Yeah, that's right. You're not kidding.
Just
Let me
take
just
it,
say,
and that's it. That's how we were taught. You take it, you move on, don't complain.
thank you so much, Robert. Robert sent me a cash app and said, Michelle says, hello. Her daughter's birthday is the 26th. Aw, thank you so much, Robert. And say hi. Say hello back, okay? Thank you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Hi, Fin Freak. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I wasn't talking.
So your dad, your dad had kids late in life.
Yeah, well, he got married twice. He was married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then he married in 1962, and then my father went to prison for 4 years.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Yeah, he was in the military. He got caught growing pot in the military in the 60s. And
are you kidding? So they put you in prison for that? Oh,
yeah,
pop.
2 years in San Quentin, 2 years in Folsom Prison. And then
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was supposed to spend 10 years, but he became a deacon in church, in the church.
And now it's legal.
Yeah. And now it's legal, right? And then so he met my mom, and my mom was 17 and he was 32 when they met. So
oh wow.
yeah. So he married her in 71. So that's when he married my mom. She's from New York. My dad flew back to New York to meet her family and get the acceptance. And they thought she was marrying a rich white guy. She was marrying a felon who worked for Pepsi.
Oh shoot!
They're Puerto Rican. They're like, oh yeah, Papi, yeah, you go with him.
Oh my God.
All my
Oh my
uncles,
God!
70s Puerto Rican dudes, from the Bronx, and
Hello,
they love my dad. Oh, you're the rich white guy. So when I was a kid, I always remember from New York, we get phone calls. They're asking my dad for money, and my dad tell my mom, "When are you going to tell them we roll pennies and we're broke?" Not all white people are rich.
Oh wow! What part of New York is your mom from?
She's from the Bronx.
Oh wow!
She said she used to be able to see the Yankee Stadium clock from her
Oh
house.
yeah, all right.
So she said that's how they told time, and she knew when she was going to get whooped by her mom if she was late by that clock.
Oh really?
Yeah, your mom, you and my mother might have been near each other, and Lee, you guys were all in New York at the same time.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Oh wow. That part of the Bronx is scary at nighttime.
Yeah, she's in the
Where was she?
120.
I was born I lived in the closer to Throg's Neck, but the Unionport section they called it. It was right across the bridge from Soundview, believe it or not.
I've always wanted to visit New York, but I passed through it one time. I've got so many relatives there, but
So how come you never visited?
Honestly, my life has always been super busy with all kinds of stuff coming up. I've always tried to plan things, and it's one of the only states I haven't been to. It makes no sense, I know.
You got to put it on your bucket list and do it.
I will. I have a lot of family in Danbury, Connecticut, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's only like a half hour from here. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Surprise, they're Puerto Rican.
Oh, that's so funny.
Surprise.
Best food, though. Every time I go in there, I get fed.
Oh, my God, the best. The best.
It's so good. The sofrito, oh, my God, forget it. So good.
I know. I always have I used to have my boss make me sofrito homemade. Mm.
I didn't realize you're only a half hour away from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. All those East Coast states are so close to each other,
Yeah, the tri-state. Yeah, they are.
You could fit the whole East Coast almost in California. California is giant where I live.
Let's see. Sean. Oh, that's about firearms. Let's see.
Got to be careful about firearms now. Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
All kind of emails,
Oh, I don't care what anybody says.
Well, if it was my way, I would have fishing poles and guns behind me, but people get offended and report you, so you can't do that.
BK, is everything okay with you? I heard you had a busy week.
I'm not caught up on BK and what's going on with BK. I better catch up.
Why, he had a busy... What happened?
I don't know. I heard he's been fighting.
Oh, my goodness. Really? Tell him to come up and tell us what's going on. BK, come on up and tell us what's up.
I always want to hear from BK. He's always entertaining.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, he's very entertaining. He's a sweetheart.
He comes out with the one-liners that...
Oh, my God. I laugh so hard when
know.
he does that.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he should have been a stand-up man. He missed his calling there. Holy crap.
Yeah, he says some funny stuff. You look like a thumb with glasses.
Oh no, that's not
what
even
are you guys doing
over
here? No, but I've tried to do the BK. I can't quite do it.
You do it good. That was kind of cool.
What are you talking about? Come on. You're like a thumb with glasses.
I can't. He is.
I think my voice he is a funny dude. He is. I've been talking to him in the chats for 3 years now. People take YouTube way too serious. I'm cool with the same people I was cool with 3 years ago. I never switched sides or flip-flopped or when people weren't getting along. When you and everybody wasn't getting along at one point, I still got along with all of you. So
yeah, I know. It's
I've lost wrenches because of that shit.
Yeah, it's only certain. It's just certain people that do that.
Yeah. You try to not make it like high school, and it's more enjoyable.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it can easily be so stressful, but
Oh,
it's nice.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's just nice to see the same people that were here a couple years ago. Like Real Deal. What's up, Real Deal?
Hey, Real Deal. How are you? Let me
Yeah,
see.
he's right.
Hi, Robert. Oh, this Robert's so sweet.
Robert,
Yeah,
thank you so much, Robert. Thank you.
Robert's been around for a while too. What's up, Robert?
Yes, he has been.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me see what I have up here.
Sean's laugh.
Yeah, White Mike is funny. He says, I lost wrenches being neutral, but it's always exactly.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I never pick any sides, and people get mad, and that's how I've lost wrenches. I won't pick sides.
What is it picking sides? What are we playing?
Right?
Like dodgeball or something?
What are we
You know what
doing?
it is? I'll tell you what bothers me is that, like, say we've been on here. I mean, we've been on here for 3 years, okay? So you have your content creators that you like, and then that you've been following them for a while, but then they start fighting with someone else, and then so now you're following them from the very beginning, okay? But then you go in their chat and say hello to everyone, and right away you get attacked because you support somebody who they are fighting with, and that's not right.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry, it's
that
not
is
right.
not right. That's not right. Nope.
That's one of the reasons why I left and didn't go to any chats for a long time, even though I liked a lot of people, just because, you know, it's like, don't worry about what I do. I'm just a name on the screen, you know?
Just worry about what you do, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of insecure people out there, though.
Yes, there are, and I could see, like, if you're if they're attacking. All right, so say a certain content creator is attacking me, ripping me apart, going after my daughter, going after my brother, my father, going after, and then my friend is in their chat. Yeah, that bothers me.
Yeah, that's bothered me. I've had that in the past.
That bothers me.
I'm not going to say the name of the content creators. But
Yeah,
putting
no,
up pictures
absolutely.
of my family, and it's like, yo, why are you guys in the chat? This guy put a picture of my wife up. You know what I mean? Like, say something about it. I got tired of having to do that, so I just left. I was just done with all of it because people show their true colors. You know,
Yeah,
why are you in the chat while someone's making fun of me? That means if we were in the street, you'd do the same thing.
Well, especially if you're in a chat and they're making fun of your friend. If you're not sticking up for that friend, then get the hell out of the chat.
Yeah, like, like why do we get dragged into their beefs when we've been following, like, say, Stand Up Guy, we've been following him from the beginning, right?
Yeah,
right.
We all follow him, right? We all enjoy, you know, like his. I
like his channel.
Yes, so we all enjoy it. So now he starts beefing with these other content creators, and then they start going after us for supporting him. But we've been supporting him from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You know,
the not responding thing is easier for me than you because my channel is nothing and it's not a big deal. But I've had a content creator I won't name go crazy for 30 minutes over comments I made because my comments were so valuable to him. Here's what I think. If I'm not important to you, you should worry about my comments. If you're not important to me, your comments, you know, they don't really matter to me at the end of the day or the end of the hour or whatever. So I could have returned fire with a couple of content creators that, you know, even Redzilla put up a thing about it, about my comments really upsetting people. But you know what? My comments did their job. If you're upset, then be upset. And I won't do it anymore, but it seemed to have worked.
But what I'm saying is this, like, I don't like when people go after each other's families. I don't like it at all. And I'll call it out when I don't like it. There's no reason to be attacking content creators' family members, okay? But when all you do is go in there and say hello, you're not, like, I never comment like, oh yeah, this one's that and that. I don't do that. You just say hello to everybody, and right away you get your family member ripped apart because you were in that chat and you said hello.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Your last name doesn't help that, you know. And
Well, I can't help it.
I know.
I am
I
who I
know.
am.
No, I
and
know, but that's
like
how
who I
they
like.
use you, though. They
Yeah,
like to use your name.
exactly.
They talk
And I
about
like
you.
who
They
I
get.
like.
Yep. Never have to be ashamed of who you are. But they definitely love using your name, though, Angel. That's for sure.
No, they do. They profit off of it.
There's a couple channels that literally I've had the same show going on for 2 years.
Yeah. Well, at least it stopped. It has stopped, and I appreciate that. It stopped. But now I just have these other little fat guys who want to fat shame me.
Yeah. I got some fat pictures of myself, so I can make fun of fat people.
That's funny.
I got some pictures I found yesterday I won't put up here, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I used to weigh 265, which...
Really?
I'm 202 right now. I'm 5'10", so 265 is a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
I was really heavy. I saw these pictures and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to put these away. But, you know, some people, I gained weight my whole life. It wasn't until the last 5 years I got control of my weight. So, you know, people have problems with their glands. Sometimes they have bad genetics and injuries.
Yeah. Sometimes it's from medication.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had trouble. I have the same thing, kind of like what's going on with Angel. It could be like a change.
Yeah.
This could because we are in our 60s now, but
yep.
I have now. I just found out that I have like an underactive thyroid. Yep.
Oh, you just found out now? Really?
Yeah. Yep.
So
your
metabolism
now we
is out of whack.
The medicine, to get it right, and once they get it right, then
that's what happens. I had my thyroid nuked. I didn't want the surgery because I didn't want that scar on my neck.
Yeah,
so mine was nuked.
Right,
mine was nuked. So it's the size of a shriveled up raisin. So the medication I have to take every morning, the Synthroid, sometimes it could be a long time where it stays good, and then all of a sudden it has to be adjusted. It has to either go up or it has to go down.
That's a synthetic thyroid medicine. You
exactly.
Forever, right?
Yeah, it's
forever.
It's acting as your thyroid. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's uncontrollable.
Yeah.
So if people want to make fun of people who are having problems like this, then God bless them. I hope they stay healthy.
Yeah.
Because when you get to be older, things start happening.
And that's exactly why. Yes. My mom and dad didn't even make it to 60, and it was because of health. And now I take care of my health as much as I can. I try my best because I know when I hit 50 in 3 years, that's when all the stuff's gonna
right.
start
Exactly. When you hit,
I'm trying to build myself up so that when it happens, I have some sort of frame.
Right. You just have to be careful when you hit. When you get into your 50s, your body starts changing again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm on no medication of any kind. And I used to be on metformin 3,000 milligrams every day, all that stuff 10 years ago. Kidney failure, you name it, I had it.
Yeah. So, I mean, we all have our little problems, and even the morons will have their problems too. I hope they, I hope well,
some of them have, some of their
know.
problems are an affinity with Happy Meals. And
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is that I don't even eat junk food. I hate junk food. Never liked it. Never into McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't eat it. I don't eat it either.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I eat McDonald's and I get sick to my stomach. I can't eat fast food. I can't.
Yeah, there's a couple places I can eat at. I could eat Wendy's. I could eat In-N-Out Burger, but maybe once a week. Or a breakfast burrito at Wendy's. I will eat that. I like to eat that when I go fishing. It just sits there like a...
Yeah, well, you know what, your stomach... Yeah, your system will tolerate it while you're young, but when you hit the certain age, then, your system starts slowing down. Things start slowing down, and that's when you get to see all the problems that you're going to have.
High protein, low sugar, low salt, low carbohydrate, lots of water, vitamins, vegetables, and little fruit. And for 7 years now, that's what I've been doing.
Good for you. Good for you.
Slowly. It took a while. It wasn't overnight. It's not a diet. I'm just now getting at 47 where I wanted to be 5 years ago. It's not easy. I'm
No,
one knee injury
it's
away
not.
from gaining 20 pounds, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, bro.
That's the
Oh, you know what happened? You know what ended up happening with my wrist?
Yeah,
What
what happened?
It didn't end. I tell you, my doctor, the one that I went to first, it's not carpal tunnel. It is tendonitis.
Oh wow, that's not going to go away. I have
No,
that in
well,
my
he
elbow.
That's
gave
even more
me.
painful, I think.
Listen to
Yeah.
me, it's very painful,
Super painful.
but he gave me a shot, and let me tell you something. I felt like I got electrocuted. I could not believe
Oh
how
my God.
painful that shot was, and I have a high tolerance to pain, but
Yeah.
that
My
shot, oh my God,
Did he
it felt
say
like,
it was going to be like that?
no, he just surprised me.
Surprise!
He's
That
like,
ain't
just
it.
relax your hand, relax it. So I did like an idiot.
And then he stabbed you.
Oh my God. It felt like I got electrocuted. And it
Yeah.
kept it in there a long time.
I've got tendonitis in my elbow so bad that I had to stop lifting weights for a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that caused me to
But did
fall
you
out
get
of
the
shape.
shot? Did you get that shot?
No. It just I've been
kind of
taking
shot
a lot
is
of
it?
glucosamine, and I didn't mess with it, and it healed on its own. But it took a
Oh.
year. Yeah.
Oh,
it took a year.
glucosamine. I should take that.
Yeah,
I had
you
to
should.
take a lot of that. Yeah, morning and night.
Yeah, but yeah, I have to be careful with my stomach with all that. I'm already taking this. I can't even take blood pressure medicine. That
Okay.
messes with me too.
Parasite Slayer, I disagree with you though. Five Guys here in California is not good. They overcook the burger, and it's like a freaking burnt patty. In and Out is really good where I live.
Yeah, I heard In and Out is
Yeah,
Really good where
my
I
son
live.
likes my son
Yeah.
likes In-N-Out Burger too.
It's the one that I live near is like one of the best locations.
Is
So,
it really?
yeah, I heard some of the ones in Bakersfield in LA are terrible, but the one near me is pretty good.
the Five Guys here is good. I've had it once in a while. I'm not really a hamburger person, but
I
I've
love
had
burgers. I got problems.
Yeah, you do. No,
I
not
love
me. You know what I
burgers
really
and
do
eggs
like?
and steak.
I like Bubba burgers with the onions in them.
Oh yeah,
Those are
Bubba burgers
good.
with the
Yeah.
onions. Yeah.
With the onions are good. Is Carol and Marla still here?
I
Yeah,
think
we're
they fell
here.
asleep.
We're just listening.
You can join in any time now.
I'm
let's
here. I
show.
was just waiting for the game. That's all.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
Five Guys fries are good. Yeah.
Ukraine made a desperation move. It will backfire. That dictator Zelensky's days are numbered.
Yep.
Is he a dictator? I really don't know much about Ukraine. I only know about the shady shit that went on between Biden and the son and Ukraine, but I don't know much about it. I just know that a lot of people here feel that we should not be involved in that.
Yeah.
Nope, because that was originally all part of Russia. So
Yeah.
it's between Russia and them.
Yes,
it's the same genetics. If you take the people, they're the same humans. It's just that
That's right.
we're talking about borders here, and it's none of our business, in my opinion. And as long we need to mind our own. We have enough problems here.
Amen.
I
agree.
agree.
But we get involved with Israel.
We
Yeah,
always stick our nose in.
But we need to get
everybody's
involved
business.
with the border, and we need to stop what's going on at the border because it's a
I
huge problem.
agree.
And
I
it's,
agree.
you look at New York and all the, what's going on there. They're shipping them up to some of these states, and they have nowhere to go. We need to handle that border. It's the worst thing going right now.
Yeah, it's really bad. New York
The economy
is really
and
bad.
the economy and the border are lifting crime.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then we have leadership that wants to limit your ability to defend yourself. So
Yeah, they want to do away with all the police too,
exactly,
which is a bad
you want
move.
to defund the police, take away people's Second Amendment rights. I mean, what'd you think was going to happen, dumbass?
How could you defund the police? I mean, did they really ever think defunding the police was going to work?
Well, what happened here in California is all the older cops that were in their 30s, 40s, and 50s immediately retired. If you look outside, and 10 cop cars were out front, all these are 20-year-old cops.
Oh,
kids.
wow.
And it blows my mind because I just remember being afraid of, Officer Bill, the 30, 40-year-old
exactly.
cop.
Exactly.
And as a kid, I was worried. Now you got these young kids. I get pulled over by someone. It's like, I got shirts older than you.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my ID. I'm sorry, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's just I'm not
Yeah.
used to that.
A lot of the cops, younger ones in New York City that from the academy are going in there. They're all quitting.
Yeah.
They're like, freak this shit.
Most of the old school cops are gone though. If you look around the
Yeah,
whole
there's
country,
no more. I mean, those were the
you're not
best
going to see
ones.
them.
Yeah.
Yep. Officer Bill,
Take
the guy
no
that's
crap.
like,
Yeah.
I've never fired my gun, but I've used my club. Like those
Yeah.
were the cops I grew up with.
Well, there's
Yep.
good cops and there's bad cops and there's
Yep.
the in between cops.
But I miss the '80s cops. Those were the good. Those were fun cops.
Oh, they were funny. They'd do anything.
Yep. '80s cops. Before the cameras have changed everything. The body cameras.
Yes, the body cams. Yep.
The cops know what they can and can't get
That's
away
right.
with.
That's right.
And so certain things don't happen. That's what's good about the cameras. But man, those cameras, they catch a lot of stuff.
What are they? Oh, they're talking. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. We need to stop giving our weapons to
Foreign countries.
we really do.
Yeah. Well, we keep giving our weapons to Ukraine.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
we left, what,
and
$85 billion
we're
worth
giving
of
stuff
weapons
to
we left?
Israel too. We're still
Yeah,
giving stuff to
yeah.
Israel too.
Yeah, well, I
Every
got a
cop we
question
have, yeah.
for all those brainiacs. What happens if we're attacked? We're not going to have anything to fight back with.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
We don't
actually,
have the men who use it.
our military is 15 times larger than the second largest military, and we do have a lot of stuff, but we have a lot of aging equipment.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of aging equipment in the military.
Oh, look at all the equipment we left in Afghanistan.
Yeah, what was it, $85 billion?
Yeah, I was just
worth of
gonna
equipment?
say that.
Yeah, I know.
We
And
left
the
a
13
lot of
lives.
stuff.
What about the 13 lives that were left on that tarmac?
Yes.
American soldiers. Don't forget
Yeah,
that.
and the dogs too.
There goes
Yep.
my daughter's silhouette. Hey.
Aw.
Someone thought she was
Who's
a
that
ghost.
girl? I have no idea what you're talking about. I never watched that. You watch where the lady cleans the headstones and tells their stories?
I haven't seen that
Oh,
one.
that's
I
what
would
we were
like
just
to
talking
watch
about.
it. Oh, but that wasn't me.
It was a guy that I saw do that, and he was.
Yeah, it was a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
I
a
would
guy. I
love
saw a guy
it.
do it. Yeah, the
I
guy.
would love to watch that.
Oh, it's pretty cool, Angel. It's cool. It's interesting.
Yeah, my daughter's being so good. Love you, Desiree. Be
Oh,
good.
that's
Fun.
cool.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Read that article and see why we must bring back manufacturing. We couldn't
Yeah.
build like we did during World War II,
yeah,
no
we could
matter
never.
how much money we spent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. It is. It's really scary.
We
Yeah,
still have a
it's
lot
not
of
gonna get any
steel.
better. It's not
We
gonna
have-
get any
I
better.
know.
No, it's not. It's not. We have a lot of steel manufacturing, but not like we used to. You know, we used to have a lot of iron worker jobs are gone. A lot of those jobs are gone.
Oh yeah. Do you know how many factories around here are just dead, abandoned? Mm-hmm.
All over Ohio, all by the rivers, everywhere. All those river factories, they're whole country. We don't make anything. I mean, you go to Walmart, grab anything in Walmart. Try to find something made in the United States at Walmart.
Oh God, that's
Try.
yeah.
Give you $100. Go in there and find it. You won't.
Yeah.
And even the American flags a couple years ago were made in other countries. You know, we can't even make our
Hello,
own
Ma.
flags.
There's a place in Pennsylvania that makes them here.
Yeah, there's a couple places like that. But
Yeah.
come on, guys, we got to take pride in our country and make our own flags at least. You know, not everyone
Hey,
has
Chris.
to be a patriot.
How are you,
Make their own
Chris?
flags.
Ooh, cleans headstones and the spirits talk to him. How
Yeah.
come you never told me about this, the truth hurts?
He has like a spirit box that the guy uses. And
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
cleans the things, and then like the spirit box. I don't know if I believe in spirit boxes, but it said thank you for cleaning. Like,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
I
don't
used
know
to
how
watch
real
that
those
guy
are.
from early on. Oh, what was his name? He had a bald head and he was a skinny bald head guy and he built these boxes. He built the spirit boxes. Oh, I gotta get
Never seen it.
I'm gonna have to think of his name, but I'll think of it. That was
I know-
a pretty cool show.
I know there's such thing as spirits and ghosts. I'm just not a big believer. I'm not sure if the spirit boxes work. It seems like they're scrambling radio signals, but I don't
Yeah,
understand
that's
it.
exactly what it's
I
like.
don't know. I don't
Yeah.
believe in that.
I don't.
I
think
remember there was I forgot who it was on here, another content creator. She used to do that, and I just didn't believe. I didn't believe
yeah,
it.
I remember that one.
Yeah,
I
didn't
remember
believe
that. I remember
the
that channel.
spirits are talking to her.
No.
But KD wiped the floor with Dana Bash on CNN interview. Oh, really?
Oh, so it was Dana Bash. Okay.
I'll have to check that out. Today, what was I listening today? Oh, the Truth Hurt says I cried so hard last night I almost threw up. I know, we laughed so hard.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was. But then I did something else that she was laughing about. I mean, I don't. Sometimes I don't know. I was on the phone with her, and I was giving the baby a bottle, and the Coco Melon went off, and I
Oh,
just.
No, Coco Melon went
I
off.
know the Coco Melon went off.
My daughter loves that. Oh,
Yep,
no.
especially when I'm giving her a bottle. So I was like, when I just said, oh, can you give me that remote control, please? And meanwhile, I was talking to the dog.
Oh my god.
Cocomelon. Boop, 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 boop. Shit. There it is. I know when that's on, I'm stuck.
Yeah, she's like, who are you talking to? The dog. And she started laughing. She goes, and you said please too.
Did the dog get the remote?
No.
Oh man.
No.
I know if it was the golden retriever or a lab, it probably would go get it.
Oh my god.
My dog likes to lay on remotes, and so we can't find it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, my dog does that too. Like,
ass.
you are not watching TV, you are playing with me now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Shag carpet too.
Oh, the shag carpet.
Shag carpet.
Oh, talk
Oh my
about
God.
dust mite.
My parents
collector.
smoked in the house, so I just remember they just stunk like Kent 100s.
Oh my god, my mother smoked Cools.
Oh,
really?
Yeah,
I
my mother.
smoked Cools
They
back
smoked
in the day.
Cools, yep.
That's funny. My friends were Samoan, and they all smoked Cools, so that's what I ended up smoking.
Oh my
And
god.
I remember my aunt smoked Parliament. My other aunt smoked Virginia
Parliaments.
Slims.
I used to
Virginia
like the
Slims,
Parliaments.
the really thin ones.
Yep.
And
You've
my
come
grandfather
a long way,
smoked.
baby.
My grandmother smoked. What was? My grandfather smoked Camels.
Yeah. Old
without
school.
the filter.
I was just gonna say no filter, or what was the other ones? Lucky Strikes, no filter. My dad smoked those for a while.
Do you remember my mom used to smoke? What she smoked? Kent.
That's what my parents smoked. Kent 100s.
Yeah, Kent cigarettes.
100s, and it had the little castle on them, and yeah, that's what my mom and dad used to.
Did your mother used to send you to the store to get them cigarettes?
Yes,
mine did.
She would go around the corner to the candy store and get me a pack of Cool.
I was the last generation in the 80s for that. She wrote me this note, and it was worn out. I kept using the same note. I remember how worn out the note was. I was like 7. It's like, please send him home with cigarettes. That was just, you could never do that now.
No, nobody's allowed. You know what I used
to?
My mother would send us to the store for cigarettes, right? And then I would, when I got older, I would send my kids out into the store. Like, I would be in the car. We'd pull up. I'd say, go ahead, run out, get me a pack of whatever I was smoking at that time, Marlboro.
Yeah.
And now, then all of a sudden, you weren't allowed to do that anymore. Kids weren't allowed to get cigarettes.
Out of nowhere. Yeah. I remember in 97 when they had the no smoking in restaurants in California. That kind of ended all that.
Yeah, and then they started the no smoking. First, they started the smoking section. This is really cool. The smoking section in an airplane.
Oh, you remember the box?
Travel.
You remember the box? The box O smoke? Oh my God. Get out of here.
It's like an oxymoron right there.
How fucking stupid do you feel in there with 2 other people, and the whole place is filled with smoke? Oh my God.
Yeah, the restaurants
the smoke's not traveling over here.
Yep. I smoked cigarettes for 10 years. Yeah, but the box at the airport that they had you smoke in was hilarious. The big glass box.
Right. Yeah. Like, you got to go way in the back, and that was the smoking section. Are you kidding me? Like, the smoke's not going to travel.
Like at the restaurants, right? They'd be like, "This is the smoking side." It's like, no
even in the restaurant, yeah.
Wow, Mr. Smith, I remember them. Do they still have them today? Do you remember
Corduroy
corduroy
pants and the
pants?
jackets? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
got a pair of corduroys. I got some Levi corduroys.
Oh, you did?
Angel, did
Like
Angel?
10
Did you
years
get the
ago,
picture
yeah.
I sent you?
Oh, let me check.
I like corduroy pants, man. They look slick. I have a pair of dark navy blue ones.
I don't know. My father may be wearing a corduroy shirt or jacket in that picture.
Now corduroy bell bottoms. Now that was some class.
Oh wow, look at this.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, let me see if I can put this in. Now, who is that?
That was my brother Joe. That was my I'm the oldest, and then Joe's the second. Yeah, and he.
Let me see.
Yeah, Sean says smoking at the back of the airplane. Remember that?
Yeah,
I remember I
Back
smoked
there.
going on my honeymoon. Louis and I smoked. We smoking on the plane.
That's too much.
Remember smoking in the freaking grocery store? You could smoke
Yeah,
everywhere.
everywhere.
I smoked in the doctor's office.
You used to be able to smoke at the hospital.
The
until
doctor
day.
even
Yeah.
smoked.
Huh?
Yep. The doctors
my
in the 50s and 60s used to recommend cigarettes
Yes,
for diets.
the doctors smoked. It's too much. Oh my god, it's so funny.
My
Yeah,
father used to walk into schools with lit cigars to go
Oh,
see the
wow.
principal and didn't care.
They didn't care. No, everybody smoked back then. You know,
Well,
back then, especially
Prince-
in the 50s,
yeah.
the 40s, it was very glamorous to smoke, so they glamorized it. You know.
yes. And then when they had guys like Joe DiMaggio and Ted Williams.
Yeah, they did all the
Chesterfield
commercials for that.
advertisements and,
Yeah.
I remember all those baseball cards. Some of the
Remember?
first baseball cards were tobacco cards.
Remember the
you-
Marlboro man?
Yeah.
Oh
On
yeah,
his
he didn't live
horse.
long. Yep.
Oh, come on,
Did
Marlboro
you-
man. He was sexy, all right?
Well,
Now,
he was
did
the
any
first
of
victim.
did any? Oh, look who's here! Ding dong! Hello there, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith,
There
hello.
he is.
Hi.
Did any of you watch Mad Men?
Yes.
Oh,
watched a
no.
little bit.
Remember,
yeah.
watch Mad Men?
No, is it
A
good?
little bit.
Yeah, they smoke in the
good.
office. It's black and white.
Look everywhere.
Oh, that must be hysterical.
I just came here for the 70s wallpaper and corduroy.
Yeah.
Is this what they do?
I just came here for the everlasting gobstopper wallpaper.
Renee, man, your video fishing, keep fishing because that's awesome.
Yeah, fishing.
That's
is
good
cool.
stuff.
Did you
I'll
catch
take down
anything,
all my other
Renee?
videos though. What's up?
Did you catch anything?
Oh yeah, actually today I caught 2 catfish. Actually,
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
couple. I didn't put the footage up yet, but I caught a couple of 2.5 pound, 3 pound catfish. I keep those. I like to eat those, but most of the fish I throw back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my son went out a couple of weeks ago on his boat, and I think he caught a fluke,
Oh, nice.
and we had that one night last week to eat, and he caught
Delicious.
2 other fish. I forgot what they were, but
Oh,
yeah.
I love fish.
I got a freezer full of fish. My wife wants to kill me. I think there's.
Oh, I love it. I love fish.
I got
Look at
blues and all
Teresa's.
kinds.
Look at Teresa's pictures. Here's her parents.
Oh, that's
Aw.
nice. Is that the early 60s?
Yeah, that was 60. No, it could be 70. Could be
Oh, that-
70.
I see a vehicle that's late 60s, early 70s because the
Yeah,
car.
I think it was early 70s. Let's see.
Oh, that's his communion. He's got
Yeah,
the
that's his
band around his arm.
It could
That's
be.
cool.
I'm saying it could be 71, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Isn't that
a
Oh,
cute?
68
wow.
behind there. Yeah, that's nice.
Isn't that
That's
cute? That's so cute.
Okay,
I love
everybody
pictures.
want to watch this? Let's watch this. Okay. Can you see it?
It's coming, yeah.
It's loading. Oh my God.
Oh,
Mother of
summer.
Lord.
Oh, summer break
Oh.
in 1970s. This is gonna be cool.
Okay.
70s girls were hot, man.
If you grew up, in the 70s, you remember. Let's see. Let's go.
How about iodine and tea bags?
If you grew up in the 1970s, you probably experienced a summer break that was quite a bit different from what kids have today. Parenting standards in the 1970s required.
Oh my God, I had those. We had those bikes.
The
Yeah,
banana
yeah.
bike.
What they call
When?
banana
Banana bike.
The sissy
Banana
bar,
bike.
no, the sissy
With
bar was in
the
back.
banana, they had banana seats on them.
Banana
That's
seats.
it.
They were,
Banana
they were
seats. Oh my
Schwinn's. They were called Schwinn, is what
Yeah.
they were.
Yeah.
They were
Banana
Yeah.
seats with the sissy bar in the back, and then the high handlebars
yeah.
like the
They,
And the
motorcycle.
they made the
girls-
Huffies too.
Yeah, my sister and I had the streaming things coming out of the handlebars.
Yes, I think we all
Remember
did.
that? Oh wow.
And then we ruined our
A
baseball
lot less-
card.
Yeah.
Baseball
put the-
cards in the spokes.
In the
Yes, in the
spokes.
spokes.
Yeah.
Oh, we also used to take my mom and dad's playing cards when they played like poker, Pokino, and stuff like that.
You guys ruined everything for
We
us
took
80s kids, man.
Well,
God damn, man. I was just, you guys ruined everything.
We did put baseball cards in the spokes. That's so
Yeah.
funny.
yeah, because it made a noise. It sounded like an engine, like
Yeah,
a
and now they're $2,000 cards now because you ruined them all.
I know.
Imagine. Could you imagine? Wait, let me just see how you see this.
That's hysterical.
Let me see. You see it? Is it big?
Yeah. we can
Okay,
see it.
you got it. Okay. So let's go. Where am I?
less supervision, and kids were mostly left on their own to do what they wanted to do.
Yep.
Every summer, us 70s kids would enjoy a season of freedom and independence that helped us learn to navigate the world confidently and figure things out on our own.
On our own.
Join me as we take a trip back to see what summer break looked like for kids in the 1970s. To begin with, there were no fifth grade graduation ceremonies or kindergarten commencements. When that last bell rang, school ended and summer began.
Yeah, and it ended at the 6th grade,
Yeah, it
right?
did. Yes.
And
then
you went to kindergarten, and then you there was no kindergarten graduation or preschool, pre-K.
No.
It was
What was it? First to
the
sixth.
6th grade. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yep.
then the intermediate school was 6 and 7, or 7.
Oh,
and
no,
seven
mine was
7th and 8th for us.
7th and 8th for me. Yeah,
Right.
7th and 8th.
And then
and
9th through 12 was high school.
I think
Yeah.
they called it junior high school, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
we didn't have
we
middle
were-
school. My year was the last year my school was called a junior
Yeah,
high
see,
school.
in the city they called it junior high school, and up in Yorktown they called it, well, up in the country they called it middle school. It was
Yeah, when I
different.
moved, yes,
Yeah, that's what we had. Yeah.
when I moved to Long Island, they called it now middle school.
Right, right.
Yeah. We had middle school. Yeah.
That last part of the video where they
Of course
showed the
it did.
kids riding big wheels and hot cycles.
Yeah.
Remember that? Big wheels, remember that?
I love Big Wheel with the handle.
Oh,
You
I
pull the
love it,
handle
too.
and you could burn out with it. I love
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I used to fishtail with it, with the brake.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't feel fully like summer until Monday morning came and you didn't have to go to school. If mom and dad both worked, you'd be on your own for the whole day. And if your mom didn't work, you'd still be on your own for the whole day because mom didn't want.
Do you see that wallpaper?
Mm-hmm.
And those cabinets and what was that? The almond, like the what's that called? That color?
Yeah,
Like
there
the
was almond.
green.
The
It
green
looks
was,
like-
it was not lime.
Avocado.
It had a name
Avocado.
of it. There was another,
Avocado.
yeah, but there was another
Avocado.
green that was like the avocado but lighter. I can't remember the name of it.
No,
Yeah,
that was
oh
like
my
that one right
God.
there was like really. And then there was the gold. The gold was the lighter color. It had a little green in it. Maybe you thought of that.
Yeah, maybe it
Yes.
was that one. I think it was
That's
that one.
And-
yeah.
And no one had marble or granite countertops. We
No.
all had formica.
Yeah,
Formica.
everything was
No.
Formica. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
You sitting around the house. She wanted you out doing something. And if you didn't have anything to do, you better not say so. Otherwise, mom would be quick to find something for you to do.
That's
And
right.
you definitely did not want that.
Mhm.
Two things we did not have in the 1970s were cell phones or supervised play dates. Kids were
Yeah, we did.
That's right.
Oh my God. what was that?
We didn't
Okay,
have
that
YouTube.
is
Okay.
very
Okay,
unique.
so okay, so my mom had twins, right? Just like I did, but she had twins and she had them on those harness leashes.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. That is and I'm half white. That is a very Caucasian thing to do.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait one minute.
My Puerto Rican family members are
Here
doing
we
that.
go.
I'll tell you that.
Only
I
when we were
did
in
that.
the store. Yeah.
I did that. That
I
is
love
not a
my
white
white half.
thing.
Marla,
Just
you
saying,
had
man.
leashes for your kids?
Oh my God, that's
Yes, the hell I
hysterical.
did.
Come on, I had to do it.
But
I
I
had to
wasn't
do it.
like I was but I was a cool parent. Like
I
back
don't know,
when I
guys.
did it, they had like teddy bears or their favorite character on the back. It was like a book bag, and then you just had the leash, and then they could only go so far.
Marla, I can't believe you're saying this shit right now.
Listen, I don't listen. I knew where my kids were. Okay. That's the
Okay, I guess it's generational.
Well, no, I mean back like in the early 80s, if you had a baby in the early 80s too, they still had those things.
I remember seeing it when I was a kid, and I remember being a kid, and I'd see
Yeah.
bike helmets and leashes and be like, okay.
Right. Well, so you were born in 77, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
you saw them. Yes.
No, I've seen it.
That's too funny. Let's see.
Leashes.
In
I
charge
remember
of
when
making their own friend.
That's hysterical.
What
My
happened?
kids.
I remember when I acted up as a kid in the 70s, my parents threw rocks at me.
Oh my God! No, they
There were-
didn't.
there were no
Are you
leashes.
kidding? We got like slippers thrown at us.
My
and
dad would take
The
me to
wooden
work.
spoon.
the wooden spoon was the big thing, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
the dad had the belt, and if he made a snap with the belt, you better
Yes.
believe that
The
somebody would
belt
get your ass.
buckle, he had to use the belt buckle on me because I used to ask for it. I deserved,
Oh
Oh
my
my
God!
God! Oh, you
I
were one of
deserved
those.
it. I
Oh.
deserved every whooping I got. I promise.
Oh my. So you were just cruising for it.
I mean, I was the
Oh,
middle
look-
child. I was the middle child. I was always looking for
Attention.
attention or a
Mhm.
problem, and you know, I deserved it. I think about it. It's like, yeah, I deserve that.
Yeah, once you become a parent, you realize, right?
Yeah, but I don't spank my kids because I remember the fear of like,
Yes.
oh wow,
Very true. Very
I
true.
might die today. You know.
Forget it. My father said that if it was today, they would have given his parents the electric chair.
Oh my god.
Oh
I had
my
to-
God.
Well, I had to get a background check and speak to a therapist and all kind of stuff when I was dealing with immigration many years ago for a job I had to do, and it was just I had to talk to this lady, and I told her about my childhood, and she's like, "Your parents would be in handcuffs today," and I was like, "I thought I deserved it."
Yeah, well, truth, but that was back then, and things change, you know. So
Remember the
Could you
principal? The
imagine?
principal used to kick your ass at my school. They'd call your parents and be like,
Yeah.
"We're
yeah,
gonna
I
get the
remember
paddle
that.
out for Renee." I got.
I
the paddle
went to
from the
Catholic
principal.
school, and the nuns used to throw shit at us. So come on.
Rulers on the hands, all that
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah.
But
Mhm.
could you, any of you, imagine telling your parents, "I'm calling the cops on you"?
Yeah, I know. I
Oh,
know. I
no.
know.
Lord.
Oh hell no.
No. And especially on a rotary dial phone, no.
Hold on, I'm starting over. Let me get
No. No, it doesn't.
That's why we had to memorize our phone numbers because of rotary phones, man.
Yes,
You
that's
better know your
right.
damn phone number, kid.
I still
Oh my
remember. I
God.
remember my grandmother's telephone number still
I-
to this day.
I remember
So
my
do I.
phone number too.
My
Yeah, from the
grandfather's.
80s.
And,
Yeah.
and even if we could, and they hung up, like they grabbed the phone and hung up, there was no caller ID. There was no
No.
trace to it.
No,
Yeah,
not
because
then.
we used to do that. We used to call and hang up as a
Oh,
prank.
that was a Saturday and Friday night teenage thing when I was a kid. Prank calling
Exactly.
people.
The crank
Yellow
calling.
pages.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, the crank calling.
Yep.
With the rotary phone, you know what my mother used to do? She would take the handle, the handset part,
Yeah.
you know, the what do you call that? The receiver,
Yeah.
and she would unclip it from the wire, you know, like that coil thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that we wouldn't use the phone.
Oh my god.
Oh
She
my-
wanted me to babysit Peter, my little brother.
Oh my
And
God.
so she didn't want me sitting on the phone and not paying attention to him. So she'd take the handle with her.
Oh my
Oh
God.
wow.
Oh my
And I'm like,
God.
oh my God, I think about that now. What happens if we had to call somebody?
Oh
It
my
worked.
God.
It worked, didn't it?
It did work.
Yeah, it worked. It
That's a
worked.
great idea, actually. I'm surprised my mom didn't think of that.
Yeah, oh yeah. She took the phone with her.
And-
And
Yeah. Angel, remember the struggle of having your own phone, like your own phone in your room, or being able to talk and like
Oh,
they
if
try
you
to
had
call,
your
like,
phone in your room, you were like high society.
I didn't have a phone in my room.
yeah, but your parents, like you're trying to call your friends or whatever, and their parents like, get off the phone.
Yeah,
Or you're
remember
like,
that?
Whatever.
Or your parents would get on the phone and listen to your calls and shit.
Yes.
Oh my
I
God,
hated
I
that.
remember
I'd be talking to a girl. I'd be
Oh.
like, "Yeah, I really like you," and then my dad would be like, "I really like you." Ruin it. You know, my dad was the worst. He used to love to mess with me like that.
Oh no,
Is
the
Renee on
best,
the
the
phone?
best.
Is he on the
You
phone?
know, try to hide in a closet with the long cord.
Oh,
You're
the
hiding in
long
the
cord
closet.
with the extent.
That's
And
what
then
I used to do.
your father or your mother walk by and say, "I heard that."
Yeah.
I used to put down in the basement with the long wire from the
Yeah, the one that
kitchen.
was like 30 feet long that had the, yeah, I remember that. My sister
Yep.
had that.
We used to go down the stairs in the basement and close the door on the top.
That's me. That's what I used to do. But then, by the time you got done, like after you had that thing a month, that coil, when you hung up, it used to spring right and hit you right in your
I was
face.
just gonna say that. That was so dangerous.
It also got real tangled, like really bad.
Yeah, exactly. It would, all of a sudden, it would hit the wall.
All those curls, it would just curl up into a ball. I remember.
That was funny. Imagine.
And Angel, remember when it got towards the 80s, like into the 80s, we had those cordless phones that had the antenna that like went 5 feet in the air.
Yeah. No,
God.
wait a
You
minute.
couldn't
How
even
about
walk
when
with-
the cell phones were just coming in and you had to carry a briefcase?
I remember that.
Yeah, those cordless phones in the house, you couldn't, like, you extended that antenna like 5 feet in the air, and you couldn't even walk through a doorway without falling down.
Exactly.
And those were like $150 back then.
Oh
Those were
yeah. What about
expensive,
like we used VHS players were like $500.
$400.
Yes.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's got 4 heads. It's just a 4-head VCR. It's $600.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Let's see.
We were more than
such good
comfortable
memories,
going door
such-
to door to find some.
It's really wonderful memories.
Can Adam come out and play? If not, on to the next house. And if you didn't have any kids nearby, you'd be dialing them up from the phone in the kitchen. After you had some friends lined up, transportation was never a problem. Your ticket to ride was leaned up against the wall of the garage if it wasn't still laying in the yard from the day before.
On your mark, go!
Wow. Oh, there's that string. Oh, it had 3 speeds. It had
For
3
kids
speeds.
today, their cell phone is probably their most essential possession, or their video game system, or their Adderall. But not for
Oh, their
Oh,
Adderall.
their Adderall.
Oh, their Adderall. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's
Look at the look on the
hysterical.
kid's
If
face.
you grew up in the 1970s, your single most important and necessary possession
Did you see those seats?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
was your bike. On
Your
your bike,
bike was-
you could
yeah.
visit friends, explore your neighborhood or town, and go on adventures without relying on a ride from your parents. With high-rise handlebars and a banana seat, your bike could take you as far as you were willing to pedal. While the Schwinn Stingray was the gold standard in banana seat bikes,
Yep.
those of us whose parents weren't rich would be riding a Huffy from Kmart or a Free
Yep.
Spirit from Sears.
That would be my
In order-
broke ass right
Oh,
there.
wow.
My family was poor white trash. There we go. That was my shit right there. We had, my family made fried bologna sandwiches and said, "Get out of the house, get on your Huffy, and come back when the fucking street
Oh
lights
my
come on."
God, that's just
And when you come back and when the street lights come on, eat dinner and go to bed.
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Oh no, my father used to. If my mother used to call us, and if we didn't answer, then my father used to whistle really loud.
Oh, yeah, stick his fingers in his mouth. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember that, Dad.
That's funny.
Over the
Soon
course
the
of a long
casserole's ready. Get
1970s
in.
summer, those
Yeah.
Huffies and Free Spirits will be putting on plenty of miles. Depending on where you lived, there were usually a few parks or playgrounds pretty nearby. But back in the 70s, the playground was a little different from what kids have today.
Dangerous.
Today's playgrounds are usually made of plastic with easy to climb stairs, safety railings, and plastic slides that curve to slow you down.
Not ours.
Not in the 70s. Playground structure.
Look at that. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh my God.
You remember
So,
that?
yes,
Yep.
yes. In the 80s, we got those when they were aged. So in the 80s, we got the rusted version of the shit you guys were playing on.
That's right.
We were the injured kids. I got more injured in the park than
Oh
any
my
sport,
God.
any
Yep.
wrestling, football, anything I ever did. Those gymnasiums, I mean, or when some kid would pee on the slide and no one told you.
Yeah.
Fucking great. You guys all laid in the pee. You know you did.
Oh my God. I once sat in the pee on the park bench.
I know you did.
Yeah, I did.
Terrible.
Yeah, and
my
the kid,
gosh.
and the kid
Yeah,
pees on
the
the
smell gave it away.
and the kid pees on the slide, and then you land in the mulch, and it sticks to your sock, your
You
tennis
got
shorts.
tan bark all over your ass.
Oh my
Wait a minute. Mulch. What part were you at? We slid into dirt.
I was about to say we had dirt.
We had tan bark and glass.
Oh my God.
Nobody cared. All of you
liked-
guys were in your
nobody
20s drinking in the park, and you leave it there.
Yeah, beer cans and empty and needles, used needles.
Yup.
Oh
Hey,
my
welcome to
God.
the 80s. All the 70s kids are drunk in the park now. Thanks, guys.
Oh, God.
Your whole generation, my generation, I'm like 7 or 8 years old. You guys were like in the
Oh
park
my
drinking. I
God.
remember you guys.
Yeah, it's like Boone's Farm wine
Yup.
and shit.
Strawberry Hill. Hey, get out of here, kids. We're drinking.
Everyone, please hit that like button. If you're watching it on the replay, hit the like. It's
Yeah,
free.
and you
Yeah, hit
haters
the
can hit
like.
it too.
Yeah, hit it
It's
like
free.
you're in 1970.
Yeah.
There it is.
Structures used to be made out of metal, and they were meant to be climbed and high.
That's
By the
right.
1970s, most of this equipment had already been around for a while, which meant the colorful lead paint
Oh, remember
was
that
usually
death
flaking
trap?
up.
Oh, yeah.
Colorful lead paint.
Oh, yeah.
We used to do that, and like people would try to fly, so like they would see how far they can get. Like
Yup.
you would do it as far as you can.
Yeah, to
Yup.
get airborne.
Well,
Yeah,
they
so
get the big guys to spin it, and they'd get the little guys on it. That's what
That's
they
right.
used to
That's right. We're like the little brothers. Get on it. Get on it.
Please
All the little
make it stop, please.
Make it
Lead
stop.
paint. Did you hear what you said? Making the lead paint. Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Revealing more rust than the inside of your Partridge Family lunchbox.
Oh my
On a sunny day, the
remember
surfaces
the Partridge Family lunchbox?
Yeah. Oh, how
of
about
those
sliding
tall,
down
straight
that
steel
slide
slides could get up
in
to
the heat.
140 degrees.
In the hot
yeah.
weather.
Which meant some
Burning
real
your ass
burns
on
on
that
your
thing?
legs if you were wearing.
Yeah, get third-degree burns.
Yup.
If you were wearing shorts. Yeah.
And then they replaced them with the plastic slides, and then you get fucking shocked because of the static.
Yes.
But now I'm getting electrocuted. Thanks.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
who was the genius?
I was about to say.
Who
They
was
didn't
the
think that
genius
through.
that invented the stainless steel slide? Because
But you know what? It was fun. Like in the summertime, you could put the water bottle and do it that way.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
Lord.
true. That's true. Have it like a water slide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the
And
swings,
shorts.
Teresa.
Yeah,
Even
we-
what?
The
Yeah, the-
swings.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
They
swings
were all
were
the same way.
Yep.
Which you probably were because it was summertime. Another playground favorite was the merry-go-round.
Remember this?
You'd grab
Yes.
You remember this?
Yes,
You
I
guys remember
do.
the movie Men at Work? You remember that movie?
I don't
Yeah.
know if I saw that.
Yeah,
Remember
I remember that. Yeah.
Remember the scene when they had him on that, when they handcuffed the cops?
Oh
on
my
that?
God, you remember that?
And he made them look like they were doing stuff with each other naked. That was awesome.
That
Oh
was
my-
funny.
Yeah, Men at Work with
Here's
Charlie
Bob.
Sheen and his brother. That was a great movie.
the metal platform, and before long, some older kids would be whipping that thing around so fast you would finally get thrown off.
Broken collarbone, forget about it. You'll be all right. It's the 70s. Just put some Vicks on it. You'll be all right. Rub Vicks on it. It
Oh
fixes
my
everything.
God. Oh, put some Windex on.
Yeah, put some Windex on it.
We did that.
Another common piece of playground equipment in the 1970s was the rocket ship slide.
Oh my
Often
God.
painted in red, white, and blue, these multi-level spaceships not only inspired the imagination, but a sense of patriotism too. Sadly, it seems they have all but disappeared.
Yeah.
On
that's
those
pretty-
super hot days when the cicadas were buzzing and the sweat was streaming down the back of your tank top, there's nothing better than going swimming. Nowadays, it seems like every city and suburb has its own water park with multi-level water slides and a kiddie splash.
I don't know who has that in their neighborhood, but I haven't seen one yet.
We have them back home.
We have one
What
downtown
kid-
where I live.
In
but-
the park, or I mean, we have a water park nearby. But
No,
Right.
they're in the park.
No, it's in the
Why
park.
aren't
It's in
they
the
all
regular
wearing
park.
safety vests?
Are these the same kids that were on freaking leashes earlier? Because they look familiar. These are the same fucking kids. Look, they got leashes. It is. Come on, I'm going to drag you through the water, you little son of a bitch. Let's
Oh
go.
my god!
You like freedom, kid? Yeah, look at this.
In the 1970s, water slides were only found in tourist locations, and they were basically just concrete trenches dug into the side of a hill and slathered over with layers of lead paint.
That sounds
Nope.
boring.
For most of us kids, the best option for cooling off in the summer is going to be the community pool. At the
That's
pool, you'd probably run into some of your friends from school. There might even be some girls there that you can impress by splashing them with water or by showing off some acrobatic cannonballs from the diving board. And speaking of diving boards, public pools in the 1970s had something you rarely see anymore: the high dive board.
That's right.
Who had that?
Well, that's because a thing called death. I'm pretty sure people.
I
I've
didn't
never
have
seen
that.
I didn't have that either. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah,
So
no. We certainly didn't have that in Queens.
They had it in
Now,
Brooklyn.
Did they really?
Yep.
oh,
Where?
they had those in like the park pools, right?
Yep.
No, they had them. What was it? Yeah, like Sunset Park and Red Hook. Too had it at one
That's a
time.
pretty high diving board.
Yep.
Wow.
Climbing the high dive ladder wasn't a decision to be taken lightly. As soon as you got a few rungs up, you'd be locked in by a line of kids climbing up behind you. This meant that when you reached the top, there was only one way you were getting down, because you'd never hear the end of it from your buddies if you chickened out. Plus, one
Yep.
of those girls might be watching.
Yeah, the 70s girls.
Now, when you got bored of the playground and the pool, there was always more to discover. Country kids had fishing holes, forests, and even abandoned barns and houses to explore.
Shut up, Mr.
And
Smith.
someone
Sorry, Marlon.
Shut up.
Marla, are you a country kid?
The goal was to cool the hell off. Whether it's a pool or a lake, we cooled the hell off. You
Oh
kiss
my
my
God.
ass.
Were there alligators involved? I'm just curious.
In West Virginia? No.
I didn't know.
probably had a mini bike or three-wheeler to take out on the trails or race alongside the railroad tracks. But even for kids living in the suburbs, there was usually still some adventure left to be found. No matter where you lived, there was bound to be some small lake or pond with some sketchy rope tied to a
Pause
tree
it,
that
Angel.
could swing you out
Pause it,
into the
Angel.
water.
Damn it.
Okay, we never did that.
That
because-
right there is the shit. I don't care. Y'all don't know what you're talking about right there. That right there is the shit. Especially if you've had a couple beers. I mean, I'm talking about when you're in high school. That's pretty fun. That right there is fun right there.
You're a real American, Marla. I love you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Now you can't do that because parasites go into every crevice of your body.
Well, they always did. It's just that, people, didn't.
Now you're aware of it.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
okay. They got drunk too. They got drunk too.
They got drunk too.
If they was sucking any blood out of me, yeah, they was drunk as hell. They fell off.
Oh my God.
The Boone's farm was full flowing.
No, we had Mad Dog 2020. We
Oh,
were
the
shit.
MD 2020? Oh, yeah.
God.
I mean, you want to talk about a hangover?
Oh,
Shit.
God.
The only way I would ever jump in the lake is if the earth was on fire.
I do not like swimming in the lake.
I go fishing in lakes and rivers all the time. I am not getting in there.
I can't see the bottom of it. I don't want to go in.
No way.
Yeah, no thanks.
No way.
I want to catch fish. I don't want them to touch my feet.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want them to.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I did swim in a lake before. That's why I just don't. Oh God, touching the mud. Oh God.
Yeah, no.
Well, Teresa, what about the water snakes that go in the lake?
Yeah, all of that crap.
All the more reason to hurry up and swim out. See, you guys look at it as I look at it as a challenge. You hop in there and you hop the hell out. I'm not there to enjoy the critters. I'm there to cool off. Once I get cool, I'm done.
That's true.
Well, bring water bottles with you and squirt yourself down.
No, I used to open up the fire hydrant.
That's a New York thing to do, I think. I think that's New York.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that
Get
was
a
the
wrench
best.
and open up the fire hydrant.
The fire hydrant was
That's
the
right.
best.
In
Oh,
Canarsie, that's what they used to do.
I have a fire hydrant in my yard, actually. I'm just going to go open it up for fun right now.
You know what I used to love to do when cars were coming by with their windows open?
I know.
Oh, man.
That was so mean, Carol. How many people crashed?
Well, you know what? With
They
the cops, did the cops come around? Like sometimes they used to come around to different neighborhoods and give you a cap to put on the fire hydrant to make it like sprinkle.
Yeah,
like
and we used to take it off and get the wrench and open it up again.
Oh my God.
Today there's too many rats that rat you out in a heartbeat.
I know, right? All the cameras today.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I got to go because my kids have to do this thing called eat. And I got to make food
so
for them.
much, Renee. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, it was fun, Renee. Thanks for coming.
I love seeing you guys.
Good talking to you, man.
Everyone on this panel here, I've known you guys for years now. It's pretty awesome.
Keep fishing. Keep fishing, putting up those videos.
I will.
Yes, keep fishing. Keep fishing.
God bless you guys. Thanks for having me.
You too. Have a good night, honey. Take care.
I hate long goodbyes.
Oh my
I
God, I
know.
love
I'm
when she
surprised
does
you
that.
didn't. You haven't been doing that a lot lately. You haven't been doing like.
Yes, she has.
Well,
She's
when,
gonna do it to me right, right?
when she ends the show and you don't get off, like
Yeah. Carol got it the other day.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yep.
All right.
And somebody else got
your
it the
shoes.
week before. I
Yeah,
forget
but
who.
what happened?
Oh.
Oh, don't tell me.
On
Oh,
to
there it
avoid
goes.
broken bottles. But back on your bike in the warm sun, you'd be dry by the time you got home for dinner. It seems that any building kids do today is done by playing the video game Minecraft. Back in the 70s, we built things in real life. As long as we had a handsaw, a hammer, and some nails, we could pretty much build anything that we wanted. We built forts in the backyard, tree houses in the woods, and wooden go-karts that we'd tow behind our bikes or ride down neighborhood hills. These rickety little cars would be steered with a rope tied to either side of the front axle. And the one thing we never thought to put on them was a brake. And thanks to all the new construction that was going on at the time, finding lumber was never a problem.
Are these pans actually non-stick? I have the same thought as you. How can a stainless steel pan be non-stick? But
I love Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I love him. But listen, my friend just texted me and said the girl went swimming in the lake. She had a period, wore a tampon. 2 days later, she was hospitalized and almost dying. The tampon absorbed all the lake bacteria.
Oh my God, I believe that.
God.
I totally believe that.
She
yes.
got staph.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
She got staph. So don't ever think about jumping in the lake with that plug on.
Yeah,
won't.
that's not good. That's not a good thing.
Especially you, Mr. Smith.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. I will not.
Do kids still build bike ramps anymore? Because back in the 70s, every kid built a bike ramp.
Yep.
We'd grown up watching Evel Knievel jump cars, buses, canyons, and fountains since
Oh,
we
I
were
loved
little
Evel
kids.
Knievel.
We
I
all
loved-
had the Evel Knievel wind-up stunt bike, and by the time we were toddlers, we were attempting jumps on our big wheels. All you really needed for a bike ramp was a plank of wood and something to set it on. Usually a
Yep.
cinder block, some bricks, or just some more pieces of wood.
Yeah.
Then you just need something to jump over. Evel jumped over cars, buses, and canyons. We'd start by jumping over some of our friends' bikes and move up to jumping over some of our friends.
Oh my
Then our parents
God.
weren't overly concerned about us kids attempting these bike jumps and other stunts. If
Oh
they ever
my
did tell us
God.
to stop, it was usually just so they could go grab their camera. I mean, Who do you think it was taking all of these pictures?
Oh my! You think that guy made it?
Look at that banana.
You think he made it?
In a way, it's true. Kids didn't have cameras back then, so the parents must have been taking these pictures.
Oh my God! What a bunch of dumb parents!
Oh my God!
And could you imagine if that kid landed wrong with the banana seed?
Yeah, forget it.
Oh my
Poor
God!
kid.
A popular place to catch up with friends during summer break was at the local roller rink. Ours was called Apple Rollerway. Every session, I remember they'd do this thing called the snowball skate, where the DJ would send all the boys to one end of the rink and all the girls to the other. Then one of the two groups was chosen to skate across the rink and choose a skating partner to hold hands with during the slow song. If you didn't get picked for the snowball skate, it was the perfect time to grab a hot dog and a Coke or get in a game of foosball with your friends. Sadly, Apple Rollerway closed its doors for the last time back in the 1980s. However, the original wood skating surface can still be seen to this day as the floor of the Ace Hardware store that has since taken over the building.
Oh wow!
Could you imagine? Wow,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They kept
they kept the floor.
I used to love that. I used to love roller skating.
I didn't really go that much. I only went like a few times.
I only went a few times, but I loved it because I liked ice skating, and my father used to take us to Riverdale ice skating, the indoor ice skating rink, and they had every winter they would take us to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when roller skating came into the scene afterwards, that was the dry version of it, right? The dry. So it's like during the summer we used to go roller skating, and then during the winter we went ice skating. It was cool.
Yeah.
Liked it. Liked ice skating a lot.
Wait, I was just looking for. Oh, look, let me show you the. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
Carol, did you go roller skating with your poodle skirt?
I used to go up by Prospect Park to
Oh,
go.
wow.
They had a roller skating rink up there. I used to go every weekend.
I was going to say, because they had them back. Way back, right? Way back. Even yeah.
I used to go there, and if I wasn't there, you found me at Melody Lane's bowling alley in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Let me see something. Let me put it.
I ice skated.
They don't go bowling either.
Back in the 70s, kids would travel the streets in packs, and occasionally the pack would end up back at someone's house. It was always easy to tell which house that was. With no adults interfering, we could easily get a game of football or baseball going in the backyard, using frisbees or ice cream bucket lids for yard lines or bases. And if we were feeling brave, maybe even an innocent game of lawn darts. On really hot days, we would keep cool by running through the sprinklers or putting out the slip and slide, or maybe take a dip in the pool. Yeah, I wish. In my neighborhood, the pools generally looked more like this. Everybody in?
Yep.
I used to have that.
Yep. We had that too.
Oh my God.
In. Anytime us 70s kids got thirsty, there was only one thing to do.
Drink from the hose.
You thought I was going to say we drank out of the hose, right? Well,
Yeah.
I did.
We drank out of the hose.
Didn't everybody?
Yeah.
Ooh, I wouldn't do that today.
Or what is that, the
Maybe as a
Kool-Aid
last-
guy?
Yeah, remember him?
resort. To tell you the truth, though, this hardly ever worked. The Kool-Aid guy just had too many places to be back in the 70s. So, yeah, we usually just drank out of the hose. There would always be a break in the action when dinner time rolled around. If you were lucky, Dad would be in a good enough mood to fire up the charcoal grill as he relaxed with a can of Miller Lite. Maybe he'd even share some with you. Then, as the sun began to set...
Did you have
Yes, I did. Plenty of times.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I did. I never understood why he had like a glass that he would put in the freezer, and then whenever he wanted the beer, I always thought it would shatter or something. He would put it in there, and nobody was allowed to drink out of this. It had to be washed and put back. I just tell
Yeah,
you.
because it keeps the beer cold. Yeah, I still have those.
So
I
does
have
ice.
Yes.
So
the
does
frozen, the frozen beer mugs. Yeah.
Yep.
You would gather up a group of the neighborhood kids for some more adventures before bedtime. Games like Kick the Can, Flashlight Tag, and Ghost in the Graveyard
Oh,
would have you running
Flashlight
through the darkened
Tag.
backyards of your neighborhood as you did.
What was flashlight can?
No,
They had
flashlight
if they
tag.
got you. Yeah.
You had
They
to
go
go
tag you
find
with
them.
the
Yeah.
light.
You had to go
Oh,
find
okay.
them in the dark. Yeah, with your flashlight.
Your best to stay quiet and not get found. On humid nights without a lot of wind, the lightning bugs would start coming out
Yep.
at around dusk.
Yeah.
With a butterfly
Oh,
net
I
and some
used to
patience,
catch 'em in
you'd
a
be
baby
gathering
food
up as
jar.
many of these glowing beetles as you could, trying to create your own bug-powered lantern out
Yep,
of a
that's
mason
right.
jar
There
with
you
some
go.
holes in the
Mhm.
top. When the
That was
final
fun.
call to come inside
Mhm.
was heard, you'd make your way back home and fall into your bed exhausted. With the fresh night air flowing in through the open window, you'd fall asleep to a soundtrack of chirping crickets, interrupted by the occasional jolt of a bug zapper.
That's cute.
We had no idea at the time, but those summer days that seemed to last forever would be gone before we knew it. But they were sure great while they lasted.
And most of us lived to see.
That's what it was. See, that's what we did, Angel. That's what we did. Oh shit. We didn't fall like that.
Oh my god, that's funny as hell.
Were you sleeping? They showed up like 15 minutes ago.
Well, I just wanted you to see it like the way we used to do it. It was much fun. Much more fun.
You mean nobody flew off like
We
if
liked
they
it
did,
when we
if they
flew off,
did,
though.
it was one hell of a laugh.
Oh my god.
She fell off. Do it again.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Zeevel Knievel.
We used to act like we were the Duke boys.
Daisy Duke and the boys.
If you enjoyed this video, I bet you like this next one as well.
Wow, that's pretty
Just click
cool.
to watch.
Well, how did we get that?
Angel, did your brothers watch that when Evel Knievel jumped all those cars and then
Oh,
he broke every
yeah,
bone in his
yeah.
body? I remember sitting in front of the TV and watching that and breaking. You saw every bone in his body. Oh my god,
But
it was
this is-
terrible.
This is the same thing we just watched.
I'll never forget that. Never.
Okay, hold on.
I'm having flashbacks of knee-high socks with 3 stripes on them, red or blue.
Oh my god.
God, right?
And
Knee-high
tennis shorts.
socks and Buster Brown shoes with the uniform skirts that we had to wear to.
Oh, I hated
school.
that. I used to hate when they used to change the uniforms.
Peter
every
Pan
couple of
collars
years.
and those
Yep.
stupid ties that we had to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
that's a
guys
new
remember-
thing now. Now wallpaper's in again.
Yeah, wallpaper is back.
It's a lot
Yeah.
easier to put up though.
Yeah, but it's a bitch to take down.
Oh yeah, it is a bitch to take.
Thank
down.
you, Robert. Thank you so much. Her daughter
Do you guys
Samantha
I'm
turned
sorry.
26. Her birthday party was yesterday on Merrick, Long Island, and her other daughter's house. Aw, say happy birthday for me. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Do you guys remember that guy from the 80s? I think he was an escape artist and they filmed him. They did a whole, and he had done a couple practice runs, and I think this was one of the times it was supposed to be a practice run, and it was I don't know if it was a glass coffin or it was some type of a coffin, and he upped the ante and had concrete poured,
Yeah,
and
it
so
collapsed.
it ended up collapsing on him.
Is that angel dude? That
No,
No, that's-
Chris
no, this
Angel
was
or
that
something
guy
like
from
that?
the 80s. It was a guy from the 80s, and it actually collapsed. By the time they had got to him, he suffocated.
Yeah, that I remember that.
Oh,
Chris
what
Angel's-
was that
Chris Angel's
again?
still alive, I think.
Oh, that's not Chris Angel then. I don't think.
No, it was from the 80s. He was like, I think he was a professional, but he was still kind of amateur. Like he wasn't that well known, but he
Right.
was like an escape artist. And so like he would do certain tricks for the neighborhood, like when he was practicing certain escape things. So for whatever reason, I don't know, it might have been the real thing. I can't remember, but he had him. It was a glass coffin, and he was so far underground. They did the dirt, and then they did the cement. And I guess he wasn't really the calculation for the weight of the cement. He didn't really have right because it ended up all you saw was this like poof.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah, who was it again? It's driving me crazy.
Let me check it.
I can't remember. Let me. And they filmed it. It was live. That's why I brought it up because it was alive, and they showed it.
Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Who it was? Wait, I'm looking for. Hold on, I'm just looking for something. Oh, my photos. Okay, where are my photos? Oh, here it is. How come everybody's so quiet?
We're looking it up.
Parasite Slayer doesn't know?
Is he still here?
Yeah, he's still here.
No one could find it?
I haven't found it yet.
Parasite Slayer asks, what's the question, Angel?
Go ahead, Marla, tell him.
Do you know the name of the man? I think it was from the 80s, maybe early 90s, but for some reason I'm thinking 80s.
1990. Hold on.
Oh,
Joe
it was 1990.
Burrus. Burrus.
Yeah, November 1st, 1990.
1992, yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
and what was it? What did he do? He buried himself?
Yeah, he got crushed he was in a coffin. He got crushed.
Did he die?
Yeah,
he died. He died.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
And they were recording it live. That's why I
Yeah.
was asking if anybody remembered it. Yeah.
Yep, December 2nd, 2020.
Oh
yeah.
my God, he died.
Yeah, 1992. That's what it says. I never heard of him before, but he must have been amateur, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He had to have. I can't remember why he was even doing it in his backyard. I know I remember something about he used to do, stunts for the neighbors and stuff.
Yeah. Well, remember back in the 70s, we used to jump off roofs just for fun. Like,
I did that once.
Oh, wait, I want to show everybody something. Oh my God, hold on. I want to show everybody this. Okay, Golden Girls. One is missing right now, but I would like to show everyone this. Let me get it.
We lost Teresa.
Oh, did we?
She'll be back.
Did you just call me a golden girl?
No, I said this is for the Golden Girls. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
You can be Stan.
Okay,
You want to show your
That's
face,
fine.
Teresa? Does she want to show her face? Okay, there you go. Okay, so here we go. Let me show the Golden Girls this.
Okay.
This is gonna be us.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get the comment off the screen.
Are we celebrities?
Okay. Can everybody see that?
Oh my God. I know. I sent that to my girlfriend Jody because she's always wearing stilettos.
Angela wants the white one.
The white one with the, oh my God. That's free. Isn't that freaking hysterical?
Look at that.
Oh, the white one's really pretty.
It is.
I would take one of those. Absolutely.
Is that a real thing?
You could go. I don't know. Is this a real thing?
I think they make them. They custom make them. Somebody custom makes those things. I saw
Mother of-
that on Facebook.
Oh, I
yeah.
like the blue.
I wonder
Mother
how.
of God,
They're
if
pretty.
that's real, my Mrs. Smith's gonna buy one because she's
I like the green one,
into that.
and I like the white one too.
Oh God,
Angela likes the white one.
I hope they're not real.
There's a white with the black trim.
I
That's
hope they're not real.
hysterical.
Wasn't that funny?
All right, we're all gonna have to get one and show up on YouTube one day.
Yeah.
Not me.
Okay, what else do I have here? Let's see. I got something else here. Okay.
Mr. Smith, you could get an army boot one.
Yeah,
You know what?
There you go. Like a combat boot.
Well, I did wear. I was in military school. My wife was in the actual military, so she should have one with them. But she won't want the military boot. She'll want the high-heeled one because that's what she does.
Oh, that's
Prada,
funny.
Gucci, all that crap.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So if anybody doesn't mind, I will show this. Let's see. Present. Did we lose someone? We lost Teresa again.
She hit a button again.
Okay, let me just see this. Okay. Give me 1 second. What am I looking for? Hold on. Oh, here, share screen. Sometimes I just go blank. And Mala, just add Teresa if she comes back.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. If you don't mind, it's not that long.
I feel good. You know, we're putting the finishing touches on camp now, getting the final spars in. So all the work is done. You know, we trained very hard for this fight. You know, I'm focused. I left it all in the training room, and here we are. You know, I leave this time next week. I'll be in Mexico City, so it came pretty fast.
Obviously, knowing that the first fight got cut short, what do you take from the few rounds that you actually spent in that ring with Floyd?
Listen, I think you could take a lot from that fight. You know, it was a big moment. It was the biggest crowd I've ever fought in front of before. It was against a living legend, and he came out with bad intentions. You know, caught me completely off guard. So the fact that I survived that night, and you know, I was able to work my way through that fight. All you could do is learn from something like that. You know, so now I know what to expect. I didn't really know what to expect the first time around. You know, I was caught a little bit off guard. The moment was a little big, but you know, I mentally prepared myself now for the last year what to expect, and I've been training for this moment. So, you know, all I could do is show up, and I'm going to fight as hard as I could fight.
You're the bigger guy. You would think you're the stronger guy. Having felt his power, the quickness, all that, John, do you feel like you can go in there and you can actually beat Floyd?
Yeah, I mean, I really do. The improvements I made from last year up until now, as far as even mentally, I'm a whole new fighter, you know. And I still had those abilities last year. It was just sometimes you don't know what kind of fight to expect, and you think it's going to go one way and it goes another, and you just have to make adjustments and work through it. You know, it was a big moment, like I said, and I was caught a little off guard, you know. So it was important to get that out of the way, and I'm blessed that I got another chance to do it again, because now, like I said, I know what to expect. I'm going to be a little more comfortable, and I'm going to fight my fight. So let's go.
You know, clearly, and I wouldn't imagine that, you know, that a guy who's got a lot of fame like that would, you know, that would do much to a guy who has obviously had a famous last name your entire life. But at any point, did you like sort of pinch yourself while you were in there, John, and be like, I'm across from Floyd Mayweather right now, as a guy who loves boxing?
You know, soon as he got in the ring, and I was like, this is surreal. You know, this doesn't feel. You would have told me when I first started my mixed martial arts journey, like, you know, 11 years ago, would I be fighting Floyd Mayweather 11 years later? I'd say you're crazy. And what video game? You know. and it's a guy who I grew up, idolizing
Yeah.
as a fighter my whole life.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of Floyd my whole life. So it was really surreal. Like I said, it was weird. That was part of also the moment. It was a big moment, like you said as well. The fact that it was also Floyd, not so much for the amount of people that were there, or it was Floyd, and it was Floyd determined. He wanted to put work in that night. He wanted to hurt me, and I was caught off guard a little bit. But you know what? We fought through it. Here we are. We live to fight another day.
Do you anticipate? Do you believe that he is going to take it as seriously as he did the first time around, and come in with those bad intentions once again?
Yeah, I think probably even more. Getting a little feel of him at the press conference. He was annoyed. He was really annoyed. I felt his energy, and it's beyond the boxing fight. It's a boxing match, but I think it's between me and him as men. It's a little personal, and we want to settle this like men. We want no interference, no nonsense that happened in the last fight. Just me and him, and after it's done, we'll shake hands and we'll go our separate ways.
I was just going to ask you that. Would you characterize it as having bad blood between one another the way the fight ended, or is that sort of been talked about and put to bed, and now you guys are going in there as two boxers and you're going to fight, and like you said, it ends when the bell ends?
Yeah, in the ring it's personal, obviously between the two of us, but outside, no, I wish Floyd nothing but the best, whatever he does with his life, that's his problem. But in the ring, it is personal, he made it personal. I didn't make it personal. He came out from the get-go, that first fight, he was on the verbal attack right away, and Kenny Bayless had no problem with that whatsoever. It was when I started giving it back, it became a problem. So listen, it is what it is. It's not personal outside the ring. It's personal inside the ring. He could say whatever he wants to say. He's not going to snooker me again. I know Floyd's training. I know he's going to come his best because he's a proud fighter. And I know he's going to try his best to knock me out. And I'm going to try my best to knock him out.
When you imagine how this unfolds, John, is there a way you see yourself winning? Is there a way you see the fight going? What happens when you play it out in your mind?
I'm anticipating a dogfight this fight, especially if he comes out the way he did the first fight. I think I'm going to stay right in the pocket this time. I'm going to give it as good as I can take it this time. So it's up to him. Maybe he'll move and be on his bike a little more. I don't know, but I'm prepared, like I said, for anything. The biggest advantage I have, and I'm sure he has, is I've seen him in the ring now. So I know what to expect. And I'm the type of fighter who I make adjustments week to week, even day to day, even sparring on Monday till yesterday. My sparring yesterday was far better than it was Monday because mentally I prepared how that spar played out. That's just the type of fighter I am. So I know what to expect. I felt his punches. I seen his speed. I felt his whole aura. So you have to. The best thing that could have happened was this year layoff. The fight happened right after they wanted to do this fight in August, immediately after the first fight. And the best thing that happened was this layoff because it gave me a little bit of a chance to mature as a fighter and develop those skills that I need, to put on a good show.
I'll let you get out of here on this one, John. I know your grandfather could appreciate a big show. What do you think he would have said about his grandson in there fighting against Floyd Mayweather?
I'm sure he would have got a kick out of it from the things my father told me about my father. He would have wanted to rip Floyd's head off, when all that stuff's going down. But I'm sure he would admire my fighting spirit in my heart and appreciate the fact that, I'm on the front lines for my name. I'm fighting to get respect for my name and make a positive, impact on my family. So I'm sure he could appreciate that.
That was cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, nice.
It's nice, right?
What I like about him, he's
such a good kid.
Yeah, he's tough and he's got a great spirit. He's very positive, which makes a difference. So that's
He's
good.
very well spoken too.
Yep.
Thank you. This time next week he'll be in Mexico City.
Oh boy, it's that close, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
The fight is in 12 days.
That went by fast.
The 24th, right, Angel?
Yeah, 12 days. Deborah Mayo, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, 12 days away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Getting nervous now.
Yeah. You don't
There's
watch
no
it, right?
talking to my brother. Like you can't even. I wouldn't even pick up the phone to call him. Nothing. Nope. Don't talk to him.
No, I know that. What
If
about
I want
you?
something, I'll call Big Steve. Otherwise, forget it.
Yeah, you're just gonna wait for the results, right?
There's no talking to him. He's a nervous wreck. Every time my nephew fights, my brother's a nervous wreck.
I would be too.
Yep.
It's a big thing, but he's a tough young man, and he's got some positive spirit, and he's like Teresa. He's very well articulated. He knows what he's talking about. He's prepared psychologically
prepared.
and physically. So yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
think-
focused. He's focused. He's got an agenda, and he's going to go through with it. And
Mhm.
that's what you got to do when you're in that sport.
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to start riding a bike.
Yeah, you mean
Don't-
around your block?
Not with a banana seat. Don't.
Not a stationary bike, right? Those stationary bikes are boring.
I'm sorry, I brought back the 70s again. Oops.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Smith.
Okay, why is Patriot Defense upset? What happened?
I don't know.
Who knows? I ain't never seen that person here before.
I never seen that person either.
Before I came on, I saw a couple trolls in the chat, but
Yeah, they were in there.
yeah, but
Was it fish?
no, I don't know.
I don't think it was fish.
I don't-
No, I don't think it was fish.
Oh,
Was it
There's
fish?
no loyalty anymore.
No loyalty.
I
To
know
what?
I'm very loyal.
To what? No loyalty anymore. To what? To who? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Like
To
in
wrenches?
general, or...
To wrenches? Are we taking it that seriously these days?
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
please.
You must be loyal to wrenches, and wrenches must be loyal to what?
That's like
What does that
taking
mean?
Monopoly serious and thinking that the money's real.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Mr. Smith, how do you feel about what Parasite Slayer said?
Oh, we actually had a discussion in the background about it, and I
Okay.
agreed with him because they've lowered police standards across the country, like basic hiring standards across the country in the last 3 years. So I agree with that. You should have some type of experience and knowledge
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
of the
I agree with that,
Constitution and
too.
law and things like that, some basic things just to get
background,
hired.
yeah.
Yeah, but
How
now
long do you have to train to become a cop?
usually it's 6 months at a minimum. I'll use Virginia State Police as an example. Not that I ever worked there, but they have like a year-long academy. So they go through the academy for I forget how many months. Then they go out on the road. Then they go back to the academy before they're released. Then they go through field training on the road before they're released to be troopers. So it's like a 1.5 year process. But
that's
generally,
like, is that like how different is a state cop versus a city cop?
there's no difference. It just depends on the state you work in, like training requirements. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
There's no difference by based upon states. Like you have to meet. They have what's called police officer standard training requirements, but also each state has their own requirements. Like Maryland, where I'm at now, has their training requirements. Where I was a cop before in Delaware, they had their training requirements.
Okay.
They don't have to be the same,
Right.
but they have to, like a police officer candidate, a recruit has to meet those standards and successfully complete them to become a police officer. And that's not just the academy. That's after you graduate from the academy and meet the field training requirements, because there's plenty of cops that don't meet that. So they graduate the academy, woohoo, but they on the street, they can't do the job. They can't
Right.
and they get booted, like they get canned, which is great, which is awesome. But yeah, it varies by state and across the country. But it's not short. It's not like a lot of people say, well, you go through a couple of weeks of training and then you're a cop.
And do
No.
they get paid while they're training?
Yes.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. But if they fail that training, that paycheck's cut off like that, thankfully.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Oh yeah. You don't get that if you're. It's just like being fired from a job. Like you get hired, and there's a whole big process just to get there.
They
Just
still have pensions?
no. If you're
No, right? They yeah.
no, because you're not vested into a pension until you're like 5 years into the job
Okay.
usually. So no, there's no. It's no. But you have to get through this long process. Well, now I don't know, not so much since they've lowered so many standards. Like Parasite Slayer said, they've lowered so many standards that they get right into the job really quick. It used to take like a year to get hired, right? Because you have to go through all these different aspects: background investigation, polygraph, drug testing, medical testing, physical agility testing, all this crap.
That's right. Psychological. Don't
Right.
forget that.
Yeah, big
Right.
psychological, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's that's pretty much universal.
Yeah.
And then once you get there, then they give you a conditional offer. And then once you pass certain other steps, a couple other steps, and you get the final offer. And then you have to report for the basic training. And then if you complete that, and a lot of people are weeded out in that, but
Yeah,
if you
there
complete
is.
that,
Yeah.
you still got more training. You still have to go through what they call field training. So you ride around with a certified field training officer that sits next to you and watches you as you do your work, as you're working patrol.
Like an intern. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. And if you pass that, because you're graded daily on that. And if you don't pass that, you're gone. If you pass that, then you're set out to be a solo police officer. In some places, you get partnered up or whatever. But yeah, there's no like 2-week program, and then you're a cop.
Right.
But he's right. Yeah, they've lowered standards. It's ridiculous.
Because they don't know, but they're not getting anybody to fill the positions, I don't think.
That's exactly right, because no one wants to be a cop anymore.
Nobody, because they don't have, like, it's almost like all their rights have been taken away. You know?
Yeah, I don't blame them. I wouldn't be. You couldn't pay me $1 million a year to go back to my career.
It's not like it used to be.
No.
Where they, totally abused everybody, but still.
And even if you're a good cop that supports the Constitution and law, you couldn't pay me a freaking $1 million a year to go back and do that again.
In this day.
No, you can't. You can't do it because there's plenty of good cops out there. There's like the overwhelming majority are good cops. But you still couldn't pay me $1 million a year to go back and do that.
Yep.
So it is what it is. But yes, he's right. They've lowered standards, and they should go back to requiring higher standards, just basic hiring standards to become a police officer.
It makes sense.
It does. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but that's what's lacking today.
Yeah.
They don't really have the support either, though, when you think about it, because whenever there's an incident, they're quick to blame the police. It's like, why do you want to go out? Even if you're doing your job, like the average person, unless they know somebody like you, they don't really know what exactly it takes to be an officer. So
right.
I just don't think that they get the support that they need once they're on the job, and people just don't respect it anymore. So.
Right. There's no respect anymore.
No,
I agree, Marla. And one of the things that I always kind of equate it to is like, I don't know what it's like to be an ER nurse.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like to, like do another professional job. Like, I don't know. But a lot of people will be quick to criticize certain careers, professions, and things like that. And
right. They have absolutely no clue.
Yeah.
Right. And they have no idea what they're talking about when they criticize it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, it's crazy, but that's the way it is. So couldn't pay me $1 million.
But nothing to back it with. Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't pay me $1 million to go back.
Now they want them to carry. I was reading an article this morning. They're trying to pass that the cops have to have a certain type of insurance so that if they're caught up in a case or something, they have to pay the person that's bringing the charges instead of the state.
What?
Yeah.
So
Are
that's
you kidding? What?
so
Yep.
that's actually been around, Carol, and I know you're very aware of the law enforcement.
Yes, I am.
But that was offered to me in one of my previous agencies because we weren't covered by. We had to buy it ourselves.
Right. But now they want to make it mandatory.
Right, and which is if it has to be mandatory, that's wrong.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I had to pay for that myself for a period of time, so I know what you're talking about.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, but cops are generally overwhelmingly good. They abide by the constitutional law. Yes, we all know there are bad ones and whatever. But again, I'm not going to go into the whole cliche thing about that goes on with every profession, but that's true. It's a fact. And a lot of people just want to focus on cops and whatever. That's fine. But I'm not in the business anymore. That's not my profession anymore. I'm retired.
Yeah.
So I really don't care.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you did what you did your duties, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Now let the youngins take care of it, if they don't destroy it.
Right. But the problem is the youngins aren't going there because they don't want to. and that's where the whole topic is. It's like,
Yeah, but they don't want to put in the work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the kids that they don't. I guess they think it's like, oh, you just stand there and you give out tickets and you just don't do that. It's not.
Right.
That's it's.
It
It
is.
just nobody wants to work anymore. Nobody wants to put in that hard work that when you just
The ethic.
yeah, exactly.
They don't have work ethic.
They don't want
That's
the
what it
ethic.
is.
They don't want the personal accountability and responsibility. Just whatever. But anyway,
That's why we're losing all those cops. That's why they're bailing.
Well, I think that why would you want to go to work knowing that if you're a well-intentioned cop and all you're doing is trying to do your job and go home, and an incident occurs which gets recorded and can be taken out of context, it's
Yep.
almost like that's your biggest fear as a cop, because usually the person recording, you don't ever get to see the beginning. They're usually summarizing that as they're recording.
Right.
And so you don't know what's going on, and it's just like, why would you want to be a cop? It's a headache. Every little you ask somebody to show you your license, and it's why I don't have to do that. Da-da-da. Like there's no respect for the job, so it's kind of
right.
like,
That's what I was gaming at. Is
I don't think
there's no respect.
It's
for
not
the,
worth it. It's
Yeah.
really not worth it to be treated like the enemy when all you're there to help.
that's an interesting point you brought up, Mark, because back in the 90s, late 90s, we started using dash cams, and then like the microphones, like the remote microphones, like you put the microphone on your belt and then you made a traffic stop and you had to push the record button on your it was basically like one of those little handheld VHS cameras mounted on the dashboard, and then it evolved better technology. But I've used dash cams and body cams and stuff like that since the late 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And all that has done for me personally, professionally, is proven that I'm doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're meant to show, that the police are doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it did for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did a lot of like highway interdiction stuff, drug interdiction stuff, and whatever.
Right.
But all that did for me was help me. It did like, I wasn't afraid of it.
Right.
And if any cop is afraid of being filmed and audio recorded doing their job, then they don't need to be on the job.
Right.
So that means they're doing something wrong.
Right. Exactly.
So I still have VHS tapes when they used to mount the VHS recorders from the dash cams in the trunk of the car I still have some of those from the late 90s into the 2000s and stuff like that. Now it's all
Yeah, I
digital.
mean, if you want to become a cop, I mean, privacy is not an option, obviously.
Right.
It's not an option. Your shit is out there. It's all
Right.
out there.
But all the body cams and stuff,
Yeah.
I was doing all that stuff before body cams were even a real thing, long before they were a real thing. And even with the body cams, I wore them too. I didn't have a problem with that. Go for it, whatever.
No, I mean, remember when you were a little kid? You're in school, you show and tell. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a fireman. I want to be a cop. I want to be a teacher.
Right.
But nobody wants to be any of those anymore.
You know what I wish? You know what I wish, Teresa? I wish they had body cams that kids could wear when we were riding hot cycles and big wheels and doing that spin out and jumping over like a freaking piece of plywood on a ramp, like crashing into cardboard boxes on the sidewalk.
Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been
I wish
really
we had
cool.
that. That would be awesome.
What, did we lose everybody?
No, we're listening.
No, we're listening.
Oh, okay.
No, they're like, yeah, fucking police stuff again. Oh,
Oh, all right. You have to put $1 in the jar.
If I was worried about your answer, I wouldn't have asked the question.
okay. Hold on, I'm getting $1 out because
Put that $1 in the curse jar.
Wait,
Yep. There you go.
Boink.
Well, listen, guys, I gotta go because I gotta finish packing because I have a flight tomorrow.
Oh, no, Teresa.
Be careful.
But it was fun, and I'll see you guys I'll if you have a show during the week, I'll be on.
Okie dokes.
It's gonna be a 3-hour difference, so you gotta let me know.
Oh, that's right. That's right. 3 hours?
Yeah, it's a 3-hour difference. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Have a safe trip. Now, your daughter's watching the dog?
No.
Your son?
Yeah, the 2 other guys. The 2 other boys are staying here, so they're watching the dog. Yep.
All right, good.
And my daughter said she'll stop by and make sure everything's okay.
Okay, good. Good.
Well, safe travels, Teresa.
Safe trip,
Teresa.
Yep. I'll talk to you guys from there.
Okie
Have a good
dokie.
night.
Awesome.
All right, you too.
All right, love you guys.
Love you.
Oh, that goodbye is way too long.
I was just gonna say, Angel. I'm like, this has been awesome.
That was too long.
I was gonna say, thank you for having me on. By Marla, by Carol, by Teresa.
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mongoose was a great bike too.
Oh, the Mongoose. Oh.
Yeah.
I still have my old original GT BMX bike.
Really?
GT Mach 1. Yeah, so if anybody knows that, I still have it. Yep.
Marla, check out the interview with Andrew Tate with Piers Morgan about the riots in England.
I watched it already. He mopped the floor with him.
Who mopped the floor with who?
Andrew Tate mopped the floor with Piers Morgan, as always.
Why? What was Piers Morgan saying? How old is that interview?
Oh, this has just happened.
When? I want to watch it tomorrow.
Oh crap! Hold on, I gotta find it.
No, I mean, when did it happen? How recent?
Yeah, the interview just came out a couple of days ago. Hold on,
Oh,
I can go back. I can go through my watch history and tell you when it came out.
I love Tucker.
Tucker.
I love Tucker. I was watching him earlier with the.
He's good.
Yes, I love him. He was he had on somebody that worked in the department, pharmaceutical department for Ozempic, and he was saying how dangerously unsafe Ozempic was.
Yeah.
I didn't get to finish the rest of it.
I like Tucker, but I can't take his laugh.
What?
His laugh.
Why don't you like his laugh?
It sounds funny. I'm sorry.
Tucker's?
Yep.
His laugh.
I love
His
Tucker
laugh?
Carlson. Yeah. Did you hear him at the RNC when he was giving that speech? And
Oh, it's like the nervous laughter. What you?
I was just gonna say that. Maybe he was nervous.
Yeah, it's a nervous laughter he's got.
How many people were at the RNC? Does anybody know that?
I don't know, but it looked like a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
And where is the DNC at? Does anybody know that?
Nope, don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Me and my stupid says Mongoose, GT, Diamondback. Oh, so many. Yes. Me and my stupid. Yes. Back in the days, BMX 70s into the 80s. Yes.
Mr. Smith, you didn't tell us how Mrs. Smith is.
She's asleep above my head, so I'm trying to be quiet. I guarantee I'm gonna get in trouble for yapping on here. No, she's fine.
She's
doing,
okay?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, she's doing good. She has a checkup this week. Hopefully, she's done with the whole breast cancer thing, except for checkups and meds and things like that. So yeah, going very well.
All right, good.
Going very well.
That's
Very
good.
good.
Angel, I'm going to drop down, honey, because my phone is dying.
Okie dokies.
I'll be in the chat. Love
Okie
you
dokes.
all.
Love you too, Carol.
Good to talk to you, Carol.
You too.
I remember your pool, The Truth Hurts. I remember it.
Can you do me a favor, Angel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Das Boots.
Oh, already, Mr. Smith? You're going? Oh my God. Well, that was quick.
Hey, Two Joints.
Hey, Two Joints. I'm trying to catch up on the chat, but I'm so far behind as usual. And I'm tired. DJ Shockhead, how are you? Jason, how are you? So what else is going on, Marla? Anything else you want to talk about?
Nothing. Same thing, different day. That's about it.
Angel, I had get a nice light mountain bike, easy to ride. Yes. Oh, Perry, don't you dare pick on Adam. Gotta watch out for Floyd's sneaky punches on the break. Yep, we know. What are parasites say? New Jersey still has pensions for police, fire, school, and a dog catcher. That's why New Jersey's broke. I can't. See, I get nervous talking about all these things.
What?
Like, I just checked the whole New York Post. I didn't see anything about them bombing.
Who bombing?
Ukraine bombing Russia. I didn't see any of that. Let me just see this. I always get my news from Twitter. Let me see. I don't see any of that.
How long ago did it happen?
I don't know. I don't see it even in the trending things on Twitter. Oh, shit. Tim Walz faces resignation calls? Are they trying to get rid of him already? There is nobody coming to rescue us. Live free or die. Are they calling? Are they seriously? They want him to. They're calling. Who's calling for that? Oh, here's Tim Walz giving a 9/11 anniversary speech where he claimed to have stood one night in the dark of night at Bagram air base in Iraq and watched an American soldier's body be loaded into a plane. Oh, Bagram is in Afghanistan, not Iraq. Waltz didn't deploy there either. Oh, shit. Oh, rumors are circulating of a Tim Waltz resignation. What does everybody have to say about that?
I'm not sure who Tim Wall is.
Are you kidding me?
Give me the state.
It's Kamala's running mate.
Oh, hell, why would I care about that? Oh, okay. Well, that was quick.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they're, about IVF. I'm not crying. You're crying. What? Yeah, they're picking on him to retire. That's so embarrassing. Yeah, they were all carrying on about the speech he gave about 9/11 and him not being overseas. Okay, what does Parasite say about that?
He said goodnight.
He did? Because I know
Yeah.
he was saying something about was it Waltz, or he was talking about he was talking about JD Vance. All right. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah. Ukraine continues to expand drone bombing campaign inside Russia. Okay, so Teresa just sent me these things. Russian warplanes are bombing Russia? What? Russian warplanes are bombing Russia, aiming to block invading Ukraine troops. Okay. I wonder why they're not showing any of this. It's just this thing, search.app. I don't know.
What?
I don't see it anywhere on like Twitter or on the
I'm not on.
yeah, I don't see anything about it. I just see that they are trying to get Tim Waltz. All right, everybody. You ready, Marla?
I'm ready. Whenever
You're
you
good?
are.
Nobody else? Nothing?
Nobody's here. It's just nobody else.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Marla, I love you.
Love you. Have a good night. Good
You
night,
too.
everyone.
Good night, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.